Well, who was it that jerked off and sold it for fucking $30,000 or $40,000?
I don't know.
I'm not even kidding. That was the soup can guy. Andy Warhol.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he jerked off on a canvas. I don't know if he did like one time or multiple times, but it went for tens of thousands of dollars. He's like, yeah. I really want to hear him like present that at an art gallery. Like, this painting is of the sky and the moon and the stars, and it represents womanhood. And he's like, I jerked off on this. I jerked off while sounding with a paintbrush, but I didn't use the fucking paintbrush.
That's what you can do
And
when
I
you're...
fisted myself with a soup can, and I melted a watch.
That's not the same guy.
I did it, though. I'm Andy Warhol. I melted a watch in my ass and shit it onto a soup can, and while looking at it, I jerked off onto this canvas. The bidding will start at $50,000.
I had no idea that's what Andy Warhol said.
My name is Andy Warhol.
I am an artist.
Yeah, I shit soup cans. I don't know why. I had a tomato bisque for dinner, and now it's back in the can. And in the can. I shit it into the toilet. Luckily, I could draw a plunger, but I didn't use a brush because I hate brushes. I used a Mack truck covered in menstrual fluid.
Do you like Marilyn Monroe? Well, here's Marilyn Monroe 4 times. I'm Andy Warhol.
I didn't use a canvas on this one. I used the foreskin of 8 young men. When you rub my drawing...
I have a bird now. I'm using my ass feathers to paint. I am Andy Warhol.
This is beauty. Beauty is in the beholder. I painted a beholder. I am D&D.
Oh, fuck you. I'm Andy Warhol.
I'm Andy fucking Warhol. You want a can of soup? On weekends, I give soup to homeless people.
Notice Andy Warhol does all the art things? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
You like a big mess? Well, here's a big mess. It's all over the place. Jackson Pollock is a hack. I'm Andy Warhol.
Some lady painted 3 dots on a canvas. I jizzed on my son and rolled him across the bed sheets. $42 billion.
I'm Andy Warhol.
I'm Andy fucking Warhol.
See, they just killed him. He didn't die. He was just super annoying. I'm Andy Warhol.
I'm Andy fucking Warhol.
You know, this is probably only funny to us.
No one is laughing right now.
All right. Fuck you, I'm Andy Warhol. Is that what he did at the Super Bowl halftime show? He didn't even sing. He just shows up. Fuck you. Here's a soup can. Ding. Oh my God.
All right. For this avant-garde piece, I went to Steamworks in Chicago and found the biggest bottom there. 37 men came deep inside of him, 2 of them wearing rubbers made out of chickens. After they were done, I had him stand in front of an industrial fan and fart the jizz into the fan so it blew back past him and onto the canvas. You can see by the brush strokes here that he slightly exploded. This is a piece of shit.
I'm Andy Warhol.
I'm Andy fucking Warhol. $22 billion trillion.
And then someone, oh, it's beautiful. I'll take it.
Notice the way the light goes off of the spoo mixed with his innards.
Oh, my God.
If you look really carefully, the DNA lines up to spell AIDS. I'm Andy Warhol.
So that's Ace Amos. I don't know how he got there.
Thanks, Ace.
You were slap happy, I think.
I am so fucking tired.
Ho, ho, holy balls, it's already 2020? Hello everyone, I'm Xander the Blue, and this is another thing on the internet. Now I know what you're saying. Xander, there just isn't enough videos of fursuits talking into cameras. Well, I'm here to fill that void. And if you actually like this, please click the like button, that's what it's f***ing for. Now I have to come clean. This is my 40th Christmas and... No, wait, don't unsubscribe, please, So this year for Christmas, I had one goal. And that was just not to get in a fight with my parents or rock the boat too much. You'd think that would be easy, but right away I got in a fight with my dad, and I didn't even mean to, about movies. I had heard the new Ryan Reynolds movie, Death Euphemism, wasn't very good. And he's just like, I don't care what critics say. And I'm like, well, I actually do care what critics say, and sometimes critics and audiences can agree on things. And he's all just, well, I just follow what the audience on Rotten Tomatoes say, because he's never heard of online polls before. And I'm just like, well, I'm sorry, I thought all those trips to the theater you would have developed some fucking taste. I didn't really say that. All I said was critics and audiences can get along and agree. And then he got really freaking mad, and I just went to the bathroom. Well, golly, this is a great start, and we haven't even gone to church yet. Now, every Christmas I go to church because my mom wants me to, and it makes her happy. You know, it's not my jam, but I survived. I survived the 2 hours of standing and sitting and watching bad music. I'm sorry, I'm not saying church music is bad. I'm saying my church's music is bad. And you can't look it up. But it's over, and I'm happy, and I'm like, okay, part 1 of the Christmas gauntlet is over. Time for family dinner. So we go to my parents' house and we gather around the TV for our traditional Christmas dinner, a giant Costco pot pie that could probably feed the population of Papua New Guinea. But I'm not going to complain. It's food is food, and we all watched a movie. We're not talking. This is good. And the movie is Scrooge. And this is okay if you don't know my family. The entire movie, I could swear they were rooting for Scrooge. There's this whole scene where Scrooge has his body taken out and everyone's happy. And my brother's like, why is he just pissed at these people? But he said it like playfully, like, why isn't he pissed with his people? Because if you say something jokingly in the Midwest, it doesn't count. And I'm just like, just watch the frickin' movie. Don't say anything. It's Christmas. Don't be a dick, Xander. But this is the 70s Scrooge, so there's like songs and dances, and you totally miss the message, which is great for them. I should probably see a therapist, shouldn't I? But we finished the movie, and I thought, hey, we've already had a great night, and it's late, and whatever. But you know what? No fights, we're good. One night down, one to go. Because it's time to sleep and get up tomorrow morning for the extended family Christmas. It's a fabulous time where I try not to overhear political conversations and have a rage stroke. But I load up on a few Bloody Marys. I'm having a good time, because that's how you survive Christmas. Sure, my uncle's bitching about paying too many taxes, but this is really good guacamole. You can't ruin Christmas if your mouth is full. Wait. But I noticed something weird is that, like, everyone is really tired. And, like, what the hell is going on? And I found out, like, most of my extended family got hammered the night before. And everyone is hungover. It's a hungover Christmas. And everyone is very, very silent. This silent night seemed really involuntary. Honestly, I knew something was off right away because the whole vibe was like the intro of Final Fantasy X. Like everyone's just happy to be alive and they're just like staring off into the sun. But I realized how weird this whole thing was. Just like this entire meet is like Facebook now. I don't know my relatives. They don't know me. I hide things from them for reasons, and same with them. But we really don't know each other, and any small talk really doesn't advance that. And honestly, I don't want to spill too many beans because I don't want to make anyone mad. My dad had a small conversation with my cousin, and he couldn't even convince him to see John Wick. It was actually rather refreshing because the shoe was on the other foot. My dad's like, well, there's lots of action, you can shoot the Russians, so that's good. And my cousin's just like, well, there's nothing there that sounds appealing to me at all. You can make any movie sound bad. Teenage romance, but their boat sinks. Post-climate change road trip. Cats. So I'm just trying to avoid all this stuff, and I'm just bouncing around, going back to the TV. I'm the only person watching the basketball game, and the whole time I'm just like, you got this. Don't eat too many chocolate pretzels. I know they're delicious, but you're gonna die. I should probably see that psychologist. And then we went back to my parents' place. We exchanged gifts, and it was pretty much over. It was just like the biggest nothing Christmas. And it just feels like a calm before a storm. And I don't want to be, like, warning you or anything, but my God, you ever get that feeling? It's really weird. The calm before the storm. And then I drove home, and I made this movie a couple days later. Because I'm weird. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll do more. What the heck, why not? And honestly, if you like any of our stuff, please support us on Patreon. These wonderful people gave us money and allow us to do this and whatnot. So, oh no, my thing's beeping. I'm running out of power. It's down to the wire. This is really exciting. So I'm just gonna ramble until it runs out of power. Bye.
Leonard, you have the support of all the band.
The next product for Matthew
Next
McConaughey to
product for
endorse.
Matthew McConaughey. All white, all white, all white. Ah! Oh, no, wait.
We had a spit take! We had a spit take!
Okay, all white, all white, all white. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Is that the one you were proud of? That's the one to be proud of.
That is fucking
Wow, man. That was genius, dude.
It's Valentine's Day, the day where we celebrate a murdered Catholic saint by trying to fuck. And if you're single, what a wonderful topping to drizzle onto seasonal depression. Was Christmas not enough of a kick to the balls? Well, hearts everywhere! Oh look, Dunkin' Donuts has heart-shaped donuts. It's like a metaphor for eating away at your life meter. At least it's better than the terrible heart candy you got in grade school, which I'm pretty sure was made out of leftover chalk. By the way, if you're in a relationship, then Valentine's Day is usually on a weekday. So then you have to end your workday by buying dying plants and petrified Target chocolate. I have also been seeing ads for giant teddy bears. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. Here's a feng shui nightmare. Now maybe it's just me, but those look like they've been made by the mafia to hide dead bodies. But honestly, when it comes to Valentine's Day, the best thing you can do is go to your significant other and say, honey, let's not wait 2 hours for a table after braving the frozen tundra, sliding through snow-covered streets like Ridge Racer. Or maybe let's not do those things today. Maybe instead agree to postpone those gestures and then bring it out later as a surprise when it's appreciated. You can even get a table in a decent amount of time and your waiter won't assume that you're gonna smash. So yeah, just wait until the future when it's needed most and then unleash your surprise Valentines. Just don't do that and make them get in a white van. Neighbors might call the cops. Well, that's all for now. If you like this, get this money on Patreon and check out our other Dragon Show stuff. We got illustrated D&D sessions, podcasts, cooking with alkali, and all sorts of crap. That's all for now. See ya.
Just take a seat and we'll tell yins all about a kind of stoat who tried to get to Anthrocon on a tiny tiki boat. He started in Chicagoland, no car nor bus nor plane, but halfway around Michigan he's pickling his brain. He's pickling his brain. The boat was stocked with an open bar, the roof was made of grass. That weasel poured said what a tour, and downed another glass, and downed another glass. The boat found dock near the river walk in the town of Black and Gold, with alkali, a DJ too, a lawyer man and his otter, a pop Buford, the professor and all the rest, here on Alkali's Bar. So get your badge and enjoy the con, the rivers are running slow, the Allegheny, Monongahela and the Ohio. And Anthrocon and all its staff will do their very best to keep you safe from alkali and him safe from arrest. Good Kage says we can write off this nautical expense. His lawyers say the IRS is likely pretty dense. Join us here each year, you furs, and whether near or far, we're pouring out a drink for you here on Alkali's Bar.
Hello, welcome to the Dragon Show. It's Dragon Affair Together. I'm Zanny and this is Alkali.
I'm not here.
I don't have my mic set up.
I noticed. Not bad.
All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Brunch. It is good to see all y'all again. Hope you enjoyed the song Sudir. Yep, no one had heard that song. That was a plan for opening ceremonies that fell through. Then it was a plan to... Thank you for the subscription. Peter the Bear, thank you so much for the subscription.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be at the opening ceremonies of Anthrocon. Then it was moved to being the theme song for Anthrocon tonight. And then it was moved to my song. So that's how it works. Thank you so much, Pepper. That song will be played later in the show again, I'm sure, because, well, we've got some fun stuff.
Oh, thank you, Nikolai Tiger.
Nikolai, thank you so much. Would you grab me the volume? Yeah. We don't have our sounds, and I would like to hear when people are screaming at us.
Also, let's get some music in this bitch.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. So we were, we came down to the wire on this one again. Had everything.
What?
Bad Kid, thank you so much for the gift subscription.
Oh, thank you. Holy crap. Wow, I'll get the rest of this up.
All right, so we're going to grab our music, get that going.
Some smooth
jizzy jazz. There we go.
Some jizzy jazz.
Know what you're doing.
Why don't you turn that down?
Don't
and then...
mess with the knobs, Zanny.
Don't mess with the...
Don't
I mess with the knobs all the time.
Don't mess with the knobs.
Mess with the knobs.
Turn desktop
They're there
audio.
for.
Hello, Kuna. Welcome to the chat, my friend.
How am I taller than you? Because I sit like a kobold. That's why.
Oh, God, things are happening.
Things are happening. Hello,
Wild
everyone.
Card, thank you so much for the biddies. Extra Attack, thank you for the subscription. Oh, my God.
Wow, thank you so much. Hello, everyone.
Wild Card made a hype train.
Thank you so much.
Big Ben, thank you for the gift subscription. Bad Kid, I cannot wait to see you at Megaplex.
Well, let me
Hey, Roxas, how you doing, dude?
Let me fix that next stream thing, and you can actually talk about that. I'll change that so that's accurate.
Crank up some Kenny G.
Yeah.
I just handed you the mouse.
My parents. Did your parents listen to Kenny G?
No, no.
Mine did.
We weren't really into music in my home. My father liked the song Duke of Earl, and that was the end of his music proclivity.
Well, that's fair. Okay, anyway, we have things to announce, so let's do it. Week schedule.
To start off, I want to give a huge thank you to all all of our patron members. A shout out to Mama T, Nikolai, Petrov Neutrino, White Shadow Hair, Dad Wolfar, Dr. Larks, Eddie the Weather Fox, Erner, Erwolf, Peter the Bear, Pub Sins, Rabane, Regdust, Status the Ferret, Tikel, Artenis Vlupus, Beaten, Buddy Goodboy, Deadly Kitten, Exendiv, Quicksome Mephitta, Green Drag, Hawkfeather, Maggie Holt, McCassie, New Dark Cloud, Pandez, Richter, Sasha Whitefur, Seals, Shukin Flash, Silver Godamon, Skyer, Skylar Ringtail, Two Plantains, Lux Vertus, Celeste, Flatfax, John Ravetti, Mikhail, Pafor, QM, Stale Rice, Sully, Tom F, Viju, and Willie, and a huge thank you to our strike opposers, namely Nisbet, Seglier Drake, Tezcat, Magic Jag, Head Fox and Fluff, Gray Fox and Connie Wolfwitch, Fox Amore, Ziggy, Briggs Buckingham, Tobe Otter, Dragor, the amazing Sue and Benny, and of course a huge thank you to our help at Anthrocon, Coda. Thank you so much, Coda, for all the help you gave us and all the help you gave the charity table at Anthrocon. You're amazing, my friend.
And just a reminder, next theme is summer. There is a thread up for that. If you are a strike opposer, go ahead and leave what you want there for that picture in there.
And of course, if you are a member of our Patreon, the Question Masters post is active on Patreon. We have 3 questions so far. Go ahead, jump in there, and add another one. Those will be sure to be read on this stream if we have time, or the next if we don't. But those always get used. And as a silly reminder, if you're not part of our Patreon, feel free to jump over there and join our Patreon levels. We have a lot of fun with these. It's all different things that will happen on different shows. And of course, we are getting close to that $1,000 level. That means if we hit that $1,000 level, we will be starting up to have monthly premium casts, i.e., edited videos. So think of Dungeons and Dragons every once in a while, Cooking with Alkali, Zan Rants, Dragon News Network, and the like. And I think we've done it.
We did it.
We did all of our
Yay.
announcements. Yay.
Yay. And I need to change this to our special time for tomorrow, which will be 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yes.
Yes, we have not gone into that. We'll do some announcements later, but we've already taken up too much of your time. I wanted to say, good fucking morning, happy brunch. What's
Yay.
everyone drinking?
Coffee and other things.
Coffee and other things. You are so good at finding things that should not go together. What's Zanny having for breakfast this morning? A warm cup of coffee, a cold glass of water, a lukewarm can of orange soda, a previously opened can of Coca-Cola, a currently fizzing glass of your what is that soda that you use? The ruby red grapefruit soda. Out of
the pink stuff.
Yeah, the pink stuff.
Yeah, I love the pink stuff.
Zanny just likes to have a lot of glasses in the morning.
I'm very sleepy, and it takes me a while. I need to go through different liquids to wake up the dragon bold.
Who's drinking Monster? Oh, no.
And some of the things I drank, I'm so used to keeping it PG because of Anthrocon, so I didn't mention all the things I was drinking.
Somebody's having hot chocolate for breakfast. Well done. Very American. We're realizing how American our food ideas are now that we have Fox living here for a little bit. God, do we love carcinogens here?
We love carcinogens.
Yep.
Welcome to the Dragon Show.
Retro has a giant Smirnoff Ice. Well done, Retro.
Very nice.
What do you mean a couple of cinnamon buns? Like, I hope normal size cinnamon buns. Oh my
Why
God,
normal?
Sue.
Just go big. Go big or go home.
Did you see Sue?
What'd she say?
No camosas.
No camosas for mimosa? Oh.
Thank you all so much for the level 1 hype train. You guys rock.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
all.
And we got our count and all of our things back. Thank
B
you so much.
Noke is pretending to have rum with their Coke. Well done, B.
Let's see if I can share this with everyone. Ooh. Choo choo. Oh, I did a thing.
We did it.
Put a choo choo out there.
Choo.
Choo choo.
You choose me?
Are you really into trains, Alkali?
Very much. I am into trains.
What about a train of trains? Ooh, that'd be hot.
Scottish oatcake. Interesting you say that. Rune Fox at Mario Kart.
What's that?
All right, fine. We'll do it really fast. We're going to go back to this later, but really quick idea of what's going on. Tomorrow, we are doing a very special multiplayer. Tomorrow is Nintendo Switch multiplayer starting an hour early. We will be starting at 6 p.m. Central. Myself, Zanny, Foxamore, Pepper Coyote, and more. All of us playing games on the Nintendo Switch. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you have the Mario Kart, we will definitely be doing Mario Kart tomorrow. More information as that streams. Zanny's friend code will be on the screen, and you'll be able to join us in the game. I think it takes a total of 12 players, so we have 5 of us already. Everyone else gets to destroy us. Zanny and I will be doing a very special version of Mario Kart.
Uh-huh.
Because when you do Mario Kart Online, there's only 2 live spots. So, somebody just...
Yeah, follow.
Stuffy, thank you for the welcome to the chat. And who was that follow?
Phoenix Firewolf followed.
Thank you, Phoenix. Welcome to the chat. This is sheer madness. But yeah, tomorrow... It happened again. Mm-hmm. And... Cattell, thank you for the follow.
We got hype engines. We got engines.
Hype engines. Those
The
are
hype
best.
engine.
So tomorrow for the game, because there's only spot for 2 people in the same room at the same time when playing online, and there's 3 of us, me and Zanny will be playing 2 brains, 1 cart. Zanny with the right controller, myself with the left, and we will try not to fly from the track and die.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Armored Owl, thank you. Holy shit, everyone.
Holy fuck.
God damn, guys, you're...
Oh my God, Scottish
And
Oatcake.
Scottish Oatcake. God
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, if it's not an official hype train, I'm going to say it's a hype train.
I say that the train has left the station and is pulling into Anthrocon.
Yeah, subbies. You know it, Coda.
Good morning, Coda. We sent some thank you and love your way. Again, thank you so much for the help at the dealer's table. And, oh, my God, thank you for help at the charity table at Anthrocon. Coda. Oh, my God, this is so crazy. God damn it, guys.
Hype train.
Coda jumped up and joined a very small charity team at Anthrocon that needed some last-minute help and kicked some serious ass to Stormy and Coda, who made sure the Anthrocon charity happened inside Dealer's Den. You're amazing. Bad Kid!
Thank you so much, Bad Kid. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, and it's so great to meet you when I saw you at when they came to the table.
Yeah, seriously, man. You're
Thanks
amazing.
to all who came to the table and said hi. It's so good to see y'all.
Oh, God. It was actually kind of fun being... I was at the table for a grand total of 4 hours throughout the weekend, and I got to meet a bunch of people. I really like the dealing table. You get to hang out with people. You get to sit. My two favorite activities.
Ooh.
If we could somehow get a small smoking container, oh, my God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annoyed Magpie. Oh, Magpie is here.
Yeah, Magpie. Hi, Magpie.
I know who Magpie is.
Yeah.
Magpie, you're going to be, stuff is about to happen with you involved. Welcome to the chat.
Yes.
Holy shit. Can we have an outdoor dealer's table? And just sit there like, dealing stuff? Super complicated bong that we're just did. Oh, it plays as you pull from it. There's a little motor inside of it. Little Mouse, thank you for the subscription. Squeak, squeak to you as well.
And yes, the Anthrocon brick.
The Anthrocon brick. Welcome to the chat, Candy Cane.
Oh.
No, it is Sunday morning. Tears are for the weekdays.
Oh.
I would love just a super complicated bong sitting on an outdoor dealer's table, and as you pulled from it, it turned a motor that powered the little speaker with little spots of colorful smoke going through the contraption.
It would definitely play at a slower pace though, with the little ding, ding, the little reggae jung.
Yeah, I would like that.
Twice as slow the version. It would just add the reggae
Dun,
beat.
dun, dun,
dun,
da, 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 da. Oh my
dun,
God.
Dun. I would say the reggae beat's like dung, 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 and then I swear Electro Swing is just reggae plus times 2. Dung, 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 dung. That's your beat. That is Electro Swing. I swear to God, this works. If you want to make a version of anything like that. Seamus,
Happy early birthday.
Aw.
Zanny, we're not allowed to pick music. Remember what happened? We tried to figure out what ska was. You almost died.
It is. It's true. We asked the robot lady. I dare not say her name, or else I will trigger her presence.
Yep, we
in
were
your home as well.
We actually just told this story at Anthrocon. One of the very few times I've told it on stage, because usually, it's kind of scary talking about it. But if you don't know, Zanny has a heart condition, which is a reason for me to feel their boobie. That's all. Oh, you have a heart condition? Oh no! Oh
It's
no!
also why it took forever to get HRT.
Oh
Like,
no!
oh, you had hard things once? Get every test from everyone, and I will not accept email.
I will
only accept tests via carrier pigeon and blurry photo on your iPhone. Because this is how technology and doctors work now. Anyway.
Oh my God! So we're laying in bed, and Zanny had a day that they were a little worried about some irregular heartbeats, and we laid down, and cuddling up, and debated what ska music is, because ska music is horns. That's what all horns is ska music.
Horns of ska.
Suzanne, what was your response to that?
I asked the robot lady.
No. What did you say? So what is ska then? If under that, you don't remember. Suzanne goes, so wait a minute, are you telling me taps is ska?
I forgot that. Yeah.
Like the horn at the opening of the horse races. That's ska. According to me, that's ska.
Yeah.
So Zan went to the robot lady and said, "Robot lady, what is ska?" And without missing a beat, our robot lady goes, "Ska. Sudden cardiac arrest. Sudden cardiac arrest is the event. Holy I don't know what the description was. Zanny and I lost our minds, laying in bed, clutching each other as the robot lady describes what a heart attack is.
Ska's dangerous music. What can you say?
Timing, motherfucker. Timing.
That would be like fucking industrial. Like that would be.
That's more of a heart attack.
Yeah,
music.
exactly. Oh, thank you for everyone for being here. Holy shit. We're here to review Anthrocon and where we've been and what we've been doing.
Yeah, we're going to get to the Anthrocon review in about 15 minutes, starting that one at noon. Just reminding you, if you're on our Patreon, get in there, get those questions in. The question post is active on our Patreon page.
Mm-hmm. I put the lovely Pittsburgh skyline behind us, which we got to see a lot, which honestly is really cool. If
It's a beautiful town.
It is. You can actually see things. There's levels. It's not like Illinois when everything's on flatland.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can actually, there's a whole, when you look across, you can actually see a vestibule. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm just going to say it.
No, but close enough.
All right. It's a pretty word, so I'm going to say vestibule. So.
Right, Briggs? No, I loved the staff party at the end of Anthrocon was amazing. We got to go up onto this rooftop of the convention center, and they had set up a tent, and we had dinner there, and those fucking brilliant motherfuckers planned it so that as dinner was finishing, the sun was setting. So the entire staff of Anthrocon got to experience a beautiful sunset from the roof of the convention center, which was just... Honestly, what a great way to end the convention.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's something beautiful about being outdoors like that. I mean, there's also something hysterical about looking at the other side of the convention center with the almost widow's walk style of outcropping, and Kage standing at the end of it, arms crossed, looking over Penn Avenue, going, I own this city.
Definitely part of that going on.
Go Cockroach. It was awesome. It was awesome.
You got to have your moment of looking across. It's either that or just a bunch of tube TVs and saying, I did it!
I did it!
Right? It's like the end of Watchmen.
That's true. That's true.
No, except for Furcon. Never mind.
If you haven't been up onto the roof, they have a rooftop garden up there that they apparently grow the hops that goes into a unique beer that's actually bottled by a subsidiary of the convention center. Like it's a local brew. Yeah. Oh, that's right, Badger. Yeah, you saw the hops. Yeah, there's also lavender up top, which was really fun because Annie had never really experienced like the plant lavender. So I had them rub that totally looks like you're jerking it off, but that's what you do. You
lilac,
take the leaf.
right? Was it lavender or lilac?
Maybe it was lilac. It's been days, Zanny. You want me to remember things?
The only reason I know it was lilac is because it's funny. I'm actually from the Lilac Village in Illinois, but I did not know what it smelled like.
Really?
Yeah. When you're like, do this, jerk off the plant. Like, okay.
Yeah, you get some of the oils on your hand, and then you can smell the. Yeah, no, it's really cool. Actually.
It was really cool.
So many honeybees. Oh, so many honeybees up there. It was so nice.
Well, don't antagonize the bees.
We didn't antagonize the bees. They were.
They had a different plan to go at.
Status. I went online and looked. Wapapa has very few rooms left. I don't know if we're going to be able to go. It was very sad. But I'm still working on it. I'm still working on me and Zanny going to Wapapa. Such a fun convention. I just want 2 days of being drunk. Look, let's be honest. I just want a reason to be drunk for 2 days and no one to look at me and go like, really? 2 days of drunk? I'm like, no, it's cool. They have an outdoor bar. That makes it okay.
Outdoor bars make everything okay. You gotta have an outdoor bar. You gotta look at the sunset while you drink your cares away.
That's right.
Reflect. Outdoor bar.
Reflect the outdoor bar.
Reflect the
like
outdoor
a mirror. Oh, retro. Sorry. I don't think we're going to Anthro Northwest.
No, I don't think so. And someone asked if I'll be at Megaplex. No, sadly, I will not be at Megaplex. I'm still recovering and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard with the ticket and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Pandas.
But I was glad to make it to this one, so it was a good first test of post-op con, because I had to take care of my stuff in the morning, and then at some point I had to figure out how to dilate in the middle of the day. That was the hardest part. Usually it was after handling the table. I only did it at the table once. If you caught it, you win a prize. No, I'm kidding. I did not. And I did not dilate at the table. I did it afterwards. What? What? It could be done. Look, they can't see under the waist. Why not? What?
I am horrified of you all the
I
time.
wear a big billowy dress.
That is not how anything works.
This is a privacy dress. Okay.
A privacy dress.
A privacy dress. And like nothing it would just say on the dress. Nothing.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, move along. Like on the dress. In big yellow letters.
Sue dear, stop giving me ideas for charity.
See,
Privacy dress.
they like the privacy gown. It's good.
Big tablecloth. There you go. Oh my God. No cutouts. Everything's okay through a hole in the sheet.
But under the dress, I also have a camera that just kind of like attaches to my ass. Comes around. It's like I can see, you know?
Oh, you got to make sure you can see.
Yeah.
So do you just have a monitor in front of you, and that's how you make sure everything's
Yeah.
okay?
Absolutely.
You're like, no, I'm just watching Owl House.
To be honest, I could do it like no look. I could no look past that shit. But let's just say I need the camera, okay?
What am I watching? No, this is a documentary of the Lorraine Cavern. Yeah, it's cool. We're cool. It's a spelunking documentary. Don't ask questions.
You wait. There's gonna be a fucking fashion show. Like, yes, the Zanny the Blue privacy dress. I just fucking 90-pound woman just doing the catwalk with a big billowy dress. That has eyeballs with a cross through it that says "Don't look." You know? Was it?
I'm dilating right now. Hoot hoot.
Yes.
Sue, we are showing Fox Owl House, and they're losing it. They love Owl House. Also, Pupsins, no tail grow pro.
Tail
God
plug
damn
GoPro.
it.
I love it.
No. God damn it.
This is fashion.
This is fashion.
No, it's not fashion.
Are you sure it's not fashion?
I'm pretty sure it's anti-fashion.
Oh, anti-fashion, yeah.
Welcome to anti-fashion.
We have...
No Nazis. All right.
Be careful when walking around on your zig high heels, or you might fall on your dilatrix.
Oh my God, the dilatrix?
Yes, it's called the dilatrix.
Oh, I know kung fu.
Seamus! Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance.
Dilating has nothing to do with the Matrix. It's not how that
Oh my
works.
God, Maggie! It would be a chimney. They are a house.
How big a dilator would Hootie need? I mean, basically, people are the dilators, right?
Awesome retro, thank you.
It gets them to loosen up.
It just hoot hoot.
Get it?
It gets them to loosen up, so it's basically just a drink. Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're about as socially awesome as I am. Honestly, a lot of people said that about Anthrocon. It was good to like. This was a lot of people's first con or first con back.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Oh yeah. No,
And,
the numbers at First FurCon were ridiculous.
God damn it, Sue. Oh yeah. First
It
FurCon?
was unreal.
Nice. We will have plenty of pictures. and
Love, that was
videos.
your first FurCon?
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah! Oh my God, Sue.
You want to check those out? Next or soon, or when you want to do those? No. What?
Is it noon?
No. Okay. God damn it.
Real. Oh my God! I am a medical assistant. Sue. Oh my God. Okay, I understand, Badger. Yeah, your first AC back? No. Dude, seriously, that was a great way to come back to everything. I've missed this so much. God, just a giant con like that. It was nice to have, you wander around, you see people that you've known for years for a grand total of 8 seconds, and then you go to the next thing.
Yeah, I was at the. Honestly, it's kind of insane how many people you see. I've worked at the table before, but oh my god, it's so much different in Anthrocon just because it's such a dealer's con. I get to see so many of y'all.
Yeah.
It's so busy.
Even though they put us all the way in the corner next to the wall,
Yeah.
which I bet they thought was a good idea until they realized that's a solid wall and my voice reverberates. That's a word, sure. So all I had to do was yell and it was just bouncing back into dealer's den. It worked out really well.
Oh, Puffsins, it's also on brand for us too.
Oh God, everything was so difficult trying to get merchandise ready.
Yeah.
Hello, Getty Drake.
We're learning. It's just the learning pains of doing the business, learning how to get that stuff ready for con, all that kind of stuff.
No Gunsmith. Fox is working on getting their stuff unpacked and into their office. They're just a little busy today, and it's Sunday. Sunday is Sunday morning brunch. This one's our show.
Yeah. Oh, and it's hot again here, which it was a little cooler over. Actually, no, you were burning up like a.
It has not been
crazy.
comfortable for weeks at this point.
Yeah.
Everything is hell.
I was thinking we'd get a little bit of respite on the East Coast.
Thanks,
it's
Redden.
been crazy hot in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Well, we brought the heat. We brought the heat with us.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
No, in retrospect, the Saturday ended up really well. The block party was so nice and so it was actually a very mellow day.
Awesome.
Very, very fun. Oh, Sunday. Thank you, Briggs.
Oh, hell yeah, Pupsins.
Yeah, that sounds like over by the lake, Pupsins. You know what it was like on the south side? 79, perfectly still with a blazing inferno outside. In other words, I burnt some leaves, so you know.
Did you have a permit?
I never have a permit to
Too
burn
late.
leaves.
Yeah.
I just hope that the guy's like, oh my god, a fire. Like, nah, it's just weed. Leaves, it's just leaves. I figure if I sprinkle some of the weed in there and get the whole neighborhood high, it'll be fine.
Ooh. Oh. A neighborhood burn? Maybe someday in the future.
Yeah, no, I think we could hotbox the whole fucking day. We just have to wait for a high pressure front to come in to keep all the weed smoke down. Just smoke out the entire neighborhood.
Hotbox the block.
Hotbox the block.
Trying to make friends with your neighbors.
Pupsins, oh my god. Fly crop duster with weed smoke.
There you go. Now you understand.
Pandez, it sounds like we're setting up a horrible block party. I'm in.
If you're a kid, get them off the block.
So where are we getting this sheet from? Do you have a block size sheet? Working on shirts, Pandez.
Yeah, shirts are hard.
Pupsins, a block party that was good was the Anthrocon block party, which in 1 minute we're going to be going over to a video from.
Yeah.
Retro, how can you have no AC? How do you survive?
Oh. Good Lord. Yeah, that is definitely something. You said your parents didn't have a threshold for when it was time to turn on the AC?
No. My
Yeah.
dad would just randomly allow us to be comfortable. It drove me crazy as a kid. That's why they were so pissed off at me. I saved up my money one year and I bought a window unit, but they're like, we have central air. I'm like, yeah, but you have control of that. Now you can't just plug that in. Do you have any idea how much power that costs us? No, I don't. I went air conditioning.
Oh, we had a threshold that it had to be 95 at least. Then it was okay to turn on
95.
the AC. You can turn on fans and windows,
Oh my
and that was when it was okay to turn on the AC and spend $1 for the week, probably as far as how much it costs. I don't know.
Speaking of turning on the AC, it is time. It is noon out by us.
Yeah.
Who wants to experience a con in review? That's right. It's time for the AC video and slideshow.
Da-da-da.
Sandy, why don't you drive because
Sure,
you
I'll
set
drive.
this all up.
All right. Hopefully, you can still hear us when we go. I'm pretty sure.
Go in
it
a
will.
second.
We will know. Yay! All right.
Freeze Badger. This one broke my brain. So, as you can see, there's... Oh, my God.
This is from their Twitter.
This is from Freeze Badger. They, you'll see towards the end of this video why we knew stuff like this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
During the show, during the charity show, no one warned us about this, as you can tell by our faces. Pandez is loving it. Yeah, we had no idea that was coming.
Awesome.
None.
What day is this?
Oh.
That was beautiful. Also, where do you get giant scissors from?
That's a good question.
Because I could use giant scissors. This was incredible. We couldn't believe.
Holy crap. Look at all those stickers.
This, oh my God. Thank you to Floofy Hawk for the video.
We do not endorse this, but...
Yeah, no, we don't endorse this at all, including Pittsburgh does not endorse this. They were not happy, but
No.
here we go. I think
Well, there
this
they
one
go.
was the record setter. I want to say this one wins it. Is this it?
Oh, God. That means someone's going to try to beat him.
Oh, please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Please
Please
don't
don't fall.
fall.
Here he goes.
Oh, furry on a pole. Furry on a pole. Furry
Oh
on
my
a pole.
God,
in
you
a fur
people are
con.
psychotic.
Yay!
He did it.
Another
The highest sticker.
Jesus Christ. A furry got
Now
high
I have
at
a
a
new
fur
question.
con.
How the
What a
fuck do you
shocker.
get down?
Jump onto your friends.
Cupcake, I am usually staff at that one, so yes, I plan on being at MFF when they announce. Yeah, furries are insane.
Oh, no. He just tossed money.
God damn it, Pandez.
Where are you going? No. Where are you going? Stop. Stop.
Oh God, what
Where
are
you
you
going?
doing?
No. No.
Holy shit, this is
can't-
how... No, you're doing it with one hand?
You're going the wrong direction.
Oh, please don't die.
Please
He's
don't
got a
die.
sticker.
Please don't. This is like a wrestling show.
Oh my God, how do you...
The furry on a pole match.
Oh, poor Pittsburgh. Poor Pittsburgh is so happy with Anthrocon. Just like they never do anything bad.
Yes.
They're so wonderful. What the fuck happened to our light post?
Good Lord, man. You are
Oh,
insane.
man.
I
And
did
he
it. I did it. I
survived.
did it. I did it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, my God. A dance, of course.
Is that the dance competition?
No, that's just at the dance.
Just at the dance.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Just click down the dance.
Red and no cherry pickers.
cool.
God damn it.
Love all the lasers and stuff. Very cool effects.
Oh,
Actually, that
this
might
was.
be right. You might be right.
Thank you to JJ Wusky for the video.
They are sitting.
Oh, and
could
that's
be at
our
the
buddy
end.
with the awesome looking murder circle that's in the front right there dancing. He won the
This one?
yeah, I believe he won the Anthro Dance Comp.
Nice.
And thank
All
you to
right.
Lark.
That
A
is
box, the way it should be.
Hell yeah.
The dinosaurs are here. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are new. Oh my God. They're so, I don't know how they're not stepping on each other's tails.
And there's a source for the videos in the corner if you ever want to find any of these too. Oh, Jurassic Park is so...
Oh, keyboard cat,
Never
thank
gets old.
you.
Never gets old. And the fursuit parade.
Oh my God, there's Pepper, our good
Yep.
friend, playing in the band with their plastic trombone.
This was the back of the parade, I believe.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Very
Oh,
cool.
my little blue dragon friend.
Oh.
God, so adorable. Benny, who was in a full marching band uniform for an hour and 25 minutes from start to finish. And bear in mind, they had to line up before that. So yeah, if anyone saw the fursuiter with their head off playing the instrument, that was Benny. They earned that taking the head off. Holy crap.
And
This was it. I think this is me on my cell phone.
This is your video.
This is the lakefront. Somebody just brought down an entire DJ rig that was battery powered. This was insane. Yeah, Sue, no. You do not mess around with being overheated. You take off that head.
There's no sound for this, by the way. But
That's
just to show you.
Thank you to Mikey Fox for this unfucking believable footage. Holy shit. This was insane. If you get a chance and you're at AC next year, Sunday night, go down to the riverfront. This was an experience. We walked this whole thing. It was so cool. It was so beautiful just to experience the sheer party that Anthrocon became after such. And this is the community. This is how amazing the furry community at Anthrocon is. Like, no one planned this. This just happened. People made this shit happen, started tweeting about it, and then people gathered together and put so much goddamn vape smoke into the air that I thought we were hotboxing inside of a state.
Wow. Yeah, it's funny. I heard the drone. And I'm like, what's going on? And I guess we find out.
So beautiful.
So cool. We're somewhere down there, I think.
What a cool, wow.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah, and the convention center would have been closed down by this time, so yeah, there's
Yeah.
no one up there.
Mm-hmm. Very neat.
And as far as I know, no one fell into the river, so that's nice.
What?
Yeah.
What an upset.
Oh, so cool.
Let's see.
God, that is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, technology and Mikey Fox, for giving us something like this.
Oh, wow.
No river otter, Sue.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, this
Outlaws
is
got
our
a gun.
after party.
Yes.
Oh, God.
We got shoot rifles, too, but we got a video of Alkali with the shotgun.
Yeah, I'm more of a shotgun person. It's just more my style. Yes. And this is me not knowing if I needed to unlock the pump action because I don't know what I'm doing.
Who gave Alkali a shotgun? This is a good question, honestly.
Pepper did.
Oh, I saw it move. Oh, I saw it move. And
Our
another friend!
friend!
That's another furry on a pole.
Okay, so for background on this, we went to Pepper's parents' house after the convention. Candy Cane, we're in the middle of rural. There was no eye protection. There were glasses.
This poor guy.
So yeah, we went over and visited Pepper and their parents.
Dude, just go. We're not gonna attack you.
What's up?
Yep, I understand what happened.
We did turn off the Metallica to try and make this. Maybe that was helping. Maybe the Metallica was.
Gotcha.
Pin Throttle, I've shot guns before. It's just not my favorite. But doing it in a nice, relaxed atmosphere like that, a few friends just having some fun, that was nice. It was nice to do it with experienced, safe friends.
Yeah. Oh, he's making his way back.
So
Yeah.
Can tell exactly.
funk music and they
And this took a while.
Oh my God, this was hours. This poor raccoon had been up on top of this light pole since that morning. Pepper's parents say it was too scared to come down, and we watched it for hours trying to figure out how to get down, and then recorded some of it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my God, a little raccoon!
I want to get one.
It has been up there. I mean, I cannot tell you how long it's up there. It's definitely dehydrated, definitely warm. The sun was beating down on it all day.
It's like just lower
Yeah,
yourself
obviously we
down.
wouldn't be showing this if it didn't.
Oh yeah, no, we would not be showing this if it just disappeared. No. There's an ending to this video, and a good chance it doesn't involve a coyote eating a raccoon.
Oh,
Forward, go back.
oh,
Just keep going.
so close.
They're like 10.
This killed us, so we got this far, and I don't know if this is the right video, but at one
Yeah,
point it
yeah.
actually turns around. It's like, are you guys watching me? I better get safe.
Hurry up.
oh. I think he was using different muscles. He kept on like turning around. Yeah.
You're on. Come
Those
on.
have like
Okay.
really
throw a
sharp
chair.
claws. Holy crap.
Right?
Like, this is gonna like.
Can't imagine.
420 no scope.
Maggie, no, none of us were hungry. Pepper's parents are incredibly good hosts, and we ate like kings after Anthrocon. We had the staff dinner, then we went to Pepper's and had an amazing breakfast, hung out with a raccoon.
Just come.
There were goats next door.
Jump.
Baby.
Retro magnets. I got to assume magnets.
Do a flip. Do
See,
a
I think
flip.
it knows it's watching. We're watching it because it tries to get behind the light post a few times. We're thinking it's just gonna jump off of there.
Oh,
Oh
so
dear
close.
God, Gray Fox. Yeah, this was killing us. So now we're at the point where it should just jump down.
And then just looking at us like, wait,
Right,
what?
Biggest? Oh. Well,
The slowest burn.
Just.
there you go. Okay.
Oh,
Nope,
no,
nope,
no,
scared.
no, no,
I
no!
was scared.
I heard the Amish over there. The Amish is like right up
Yeah,
that way.
right on the other side of the screen. You can't see them, but that's the Amish over there.
Maybe now they
Scared of
realize
the
they're on
Amish.
ground, they're like,
This is the raccoon saga. Well, Pepper's mother was losing her mind as the raccoon started going the wrong way. She's like, "Get the hose! Spray it off!
Spray it off.
Oh my God. It was so good.
Oh.
I don't know if you could see it. We put a bowl of water for it down at the bottom. Like, we were tempting this thing to come down so bad.
Yeah. Poor baby.
Put the dog inside just so the dog wouldn't even be around. It is a little baby raccoon.
Hey, baby.
Tell us your secrets.
Come on, baby.
We believe in you, baby raccoon.
No!
Going the wrong way, baby raccoon.
You go back to the bowl.
That's the wrong way.
I could go in with
forgot which way's up.
Throw a chair. You gotta knock this. I
Gravity
need to help this
doesn't
raccoon
exist to
get the
me.
help he needs. I'm
Oh.
not gonna be throwing a chair at this raccoon,
Lorraine, get the hose.
but they've made their choice.
Oh.
Right, Tikal? It had much wisdom. Was the what?
And now Pep's going backwards.
A disturbed raccoon. You can see behind us, so I'm trying to like not look at him. Because if we ignore the raccoon, they seem to climb down. But if we stare at the raccoon and yell at it, it climbs back up, which should be obvious.
We're not thinking about you right
So
now.
I'm now. Come on, we're just gonna. It is
Oh,
like
oh.
3 feet off the ground. It is.
Come on, look.
We are considering running over
Nice,
and like
biggest
getting a
dingus.
rake and being like, "Cut!"
No one's looking at you.
Because it's gonna sit up there and starve to death. Like, it's gonna dehydrate. It's been baking in the sun for like 5 hours. Maybe, yeah, we're just vibing.
Yes, I do.
All right, hopefully good news soon, but
It's nerve-wracking
we
still.
have progress. It went halfway back up and then came back down.
God damn it, status.
Go
Is
on,
that right
baby.
now? Well, keep talking to each other. Don't.
It's right
don't act
there.
weird. Play it cool, man. Just play it cool. Just play your cards. The cops
my
are in here. Yeah, it looks sports team. It's just going in
poor
circles
raccoon.
around the same
That
layer.
poor
It's messing with us
So
now. This raccoon knows that we are invested in its
anxious.
life. And it's like, hey, I might have to go and dehydrate myself on this pole for another 10 days.
How about that? That's apples, baby.
Come on. Are we done?
Oh.
Okay, so are we calling it? Is this
So
victory?
close.
So
So
close.
close. I think I got it.
So close.
Run away. Give us a satisfying conclusion,
Your
raccoon.
tail is touching the ground, you stupid shit.
Get there.
Hopefully update soon.
We did
Yay!
it.
Oh my
Yay!
god.
It made it.
Of course, Pep just cuts it off right there. We have photos, but we have photos too. That poor raccoon.
That poor raccoon. I love some of the photos. This one is horrifying. This is what happens when all the movie producers at Anthrocon try to summon the great camera.
That's amazing.
That's such a good one.
Yeah, that's the world explodes when you just have so many viewpoints at the same time. So what else we got? Oh, we got the fursuit parade.
The fursuit parade was
course.
really, really special.
How long was that? Hour and a half at least.
Kage and I were up above doing get them all lined up. The second the parade started, we both sprinted all the way around to our spot on the escalator and stood there for 1 hour and 25 minutes, which means that not including prep time and standing there, we're going to guess that if you were the front person in the parade, you would have started, and the last person in the parade would have been done after an hour and a half.
Wow. Yep. It was pretty amazing, as always. Got to high five a lot of kids.
So many people from Pittsburgh out there.
Yep.
Just beautiful time.
So cool.
A huge shout out to everyone who helped out make Anthrocon happen. Just so cool. Mm-hmm. The front person was the last person. Yappy did a runaround to be with the band.
Oh,
Jesus
very
Christ,
cool.
Yappy.
Awesome.
Oh.
Way to go.
Yeah, no, Pandas, it was a lot.
And I did
talk about
thing.
this.
So I did a little interview. Was set up for an interview with a local podcast. And you see, they forget the moral panic. They wanted to talk about the bathroom, the litter box rumors, and why that came about in Pittsburgh and whatnot. So I got to talk about that. You can hear it's about 12 minutes long. You can hear it on, right there. If you CityCast Pittsburgh, if you want to look it up. It was really cool, though.
Yeah, we'll try to get a copy for our page. We'll try to get that up there for
Yeah.
y'all if anyone's interested.
Yeah, you can find that on my Twitter, though, or you can just look up CityCast Pittsburgh, and it shows right there
Perfect.
if you want to listen to it.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
What the hell?
That's me and Des during Family Portrait who ran into the background of the family portrait and just decided, let's double team a microphone. That's
about
definitely me and Des thing. Yeah, don't listen now, Maggie. We're streaming.
I love Family Photo.
Family Photo is always a fun one. I do genuinely enjoy that
Oh,
game.
who the hell is that?
Oh, that's some ugly ferret and a hot dragon.
Oh, I know. It's such a dragon. Oh,
Dragon!
Dragon in the street.
Look how pretty you are. Pretty dragon, pretty dragon. Pretty,
Nah.
pretty.
Good picture of me. We're on our way.
We're on our- You can kind of see how I block my back window with shit.
Yeah, a
7
little bit.
kobolds in a suit, yes.
That's my booty.
That's Annie's ass.
That's my booty.
Is that something you drew at the dealer's table?
I was on the way.
Oh, is that from the car?
And there's a butt. Butts are
You
okay.
drew that with my shitty driving happening? Well
Yeah.
done.
And like, I don't know what to draw. I'll draw my butt.
On the way there, we found Wolf Bros, and Zanny made me follow the truck like a stalker for quite some time to get the picture.
And Wolf Bros. Yeah, I was so happy. I'm like,
I was too.
I want Wolf Bros right now because
They have Wolf Bros near them.
here's me and Coda.
You're up on the second floor of the main hotel, Zanny and Coda.
I think I instinctively did a JoJo pose. Someone called me out on it.
Oh my God.
I didn't know what I was. I was just like strike up. Okay, I'll strike a pose. I know that was only Thursday, maybe even.
I mean, it looks pretty empty, so I'd say that's a really great shot, too. I love that you can see your ass in the reflection in the background.
Ah, yes, I'm sure you like that.
Anytime that you can see your ass is a good photo.
Well, let me tell you. Here's my ass right here.
See? Best photo. Very realistic to life.
That's fair.
Dealer's table with
Dealer's
QM,
table.
Boozy, and Zanny. That is us trying to have a good time over at the dealer's table. We didn't go as crazy this year, probably because I wasn't there most of the time, so we didn't get into a lot of trouble. But it was fun running the dealer's table. We got new stuff coming in. Can't wait to... honestly, it is kind of neat. I like having a place to go to when we're not busy.
Yeah, come check out our table soon. We'll have lots of new merch. Doot. There's
Furry... So there's a story here.
oh yeah.
So this is Furry Jury, one of the better panels that I have been graciously asked to be a part of. Thank you so much to Boozy and QM who make this panel happen. So every year I buy a Halloween costume, and this year I found a sale on a judge's robe. It was one size fits all judge's robe. I'm like, okay, how bad could it be? One size does not fit all. One size means that I will have a robe that is skin tight on me, so tight that I thought the joke was going to be, welcome to the chat, Paw.
Hi, Paul Guile.
I totally thought that the joke was going to be when I sat down, I was going to burst out of the robe.
Oh.
Because there's no way that this zipper is going to hold up to 320 pounds of moi. Well, the fucking thing did. I sat down and was so uncomfortable for most of this because, as you can see by the sleeves, this thing was so small on me and it acted like a girdle. I looked so fit during that.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's a professional wig from Uncle Kage. So thank you for the donation from Uncle Kage for a professional barrister's wig, which was neat.
Awesome.
That's a fun panel. We're just going
Hi,
sexy dragon. Look at your little skirt.
I got a new skirt.
Look at your little skirt.
And the socks.
Oh, and kind of gay socks.
Yeah. I this is a spandex version of my suit, and it's way better for how hot it was.
Oh yeah,
Because we had to come.
Imagine.
We had to come from the DoubleTree. I did full suit later, as you saw. But it was rough full suiting. But I wanted to do it because big paws, big feets.
Oh, it was such a good one. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, I love both. Both of your suits are adorable. Obviously, I like hugging the other one more. I like boning this one the most.
Okay. Well,
That's,
anyway.
that's a super pretty suit. I love your suit.
More dancey
Oh,
dance.
now
Look at
this
that.
one looks more like the dance, the night dance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's super cool. You know, I'm not big on the dances at conventions. I love that they happen. I usually stick my head in. Anthrocon is a beast of a different back. Dude, so cool, so beautiful. Everyone is into it. That room is full. Like, I truly enjoy the Anthrocon dances. They're so neat. And Fur does such a good job. If you get a chance, go to Fur's set. Fur is just so good at making the energy in a room, like, palpable. I adore it.
Absolutely. And here we go with Who's Line.
That's Charity Who's Line, and you can see Pepper chugging a beer. It is 11 a.m., and we are having beer and microphones, as it should be.
That was the first time I did it in a fursuit. I really enjoyed doing it, honestly. I had a little bit of trouble with the microphone sometimes, but we learn things.
You know, I think it's a little bit harder in your suit because I don't think your suit, even when you open your mouth really big in that suit, the mouth doesn't open that big. It just has movement.
Yeah, I have to like really jam.
Right,
it
and that's the problem is that you're not able to. Yeah, that's the problem, Maggie. They can't eat the microphone because normally to eat it, you'd open your mouth really big inside the suit. It would open the mouth a bit. They would have to physically open the mouth, and then the microphone would scrape inside the mouth. So
yeah, the mouth doesn't move, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so.
It makes it difficult, but I don't think I think that you did it well. You knew to go directly into the microphone. It worked.
Yeah, absolutely. they just adjusted with in the back, and it worked fine.
Oh, and you can see Satan and their gas can
of
fucking booze right in the front of this picture.
Uh-huh.
I love that gentleman. Satan is such a nice guy. Please don't clip that. Satan is such a nice guy, but every year they bring this gas canister filled with a sugary booze. So I appreciate it. It's very nice of them, but number one, I don't like sugary booze. And number two, as Uncle Kage says, that is not a food-safe plastic container. That plastic is leaching into the alcohol and is super unhealthy.
Yep.
And yet, I still drink from it because I'm an idiot. Next time, ask ahead. The sound crew has in-head mics for fursuits. They need to know what's wanted, so be on secondary when you need it. Tiggus, I did not know that was something we could set up. You're
awesome.
amazing.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll keep that in mind, definitely.
Daddy Cupcake, they started the gas can thing years ago.
Yeah, I'm with Wolfia.
Oh, Wolfia, you're the best.
You can see the. I wanted to show the dealer's done a little bit more. Yes, so it's nice to see her. Here's another family portrait.
Oh God, I think that was the last family portrait. I love Chris under your legs on that one.
Yes, I'm giving birth to Chris, I guess. Oh.
Amazing. That's just an neat one. I love this panel at Anthrocon. It's so fun.
So much going on here.
Yeah, right, Matt?
Chris right under here.
Fun scene.
It's you and B.
That's me, Kage, and B. After I think that was the charity show. We took a few pictures while sitting on the edge of the stage with a few people.
Nice.
And B, who did, holy shit, the variety show. B went up there and sang opera. Like, not sarcastic opera. It was incredible. Really quick, you have desktop audio off. There we go.
Okay.
But Ace of the Jungle, B Blue, they were our closer. Thank you, Biggest Tickets. You guys knew the name. Oh, and Badger knew it too. Hi, B. To give you an idea of what happened, so during tryouts at Anthrocon Tonight, I was working with all the stand-ups, because that's what I do for Anthrocon Tonight, is I take all the stand-ups off to the side, I do my own tryouts, I have so many slots to fill, and then if they need it, I give some punch-up help. Well, while we're over there, the normal tryouts are happening, so I had to tell them, like, guys, there's going to be distractions in the audience. Keep going. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on in the room. You got to keep going. And then B tried out. I thought that it was a fursuiter singing to a backing track, like pantomiming opera. And that's when AV jumped on the microphone to announce to the room, just so everyone knows, that's actually them singing. The only backing track is the music. Like, so we stopped tryouts over in the comedy corner just to watch B. And then they went up there during the actual show and killed it.
Awesome.
What a great closing. It led right into the big goodbye for everyone. Like,
Awesome.
B, unbelievable, my friend.
Great
that was
job.
so cool.
The street festival.
The street festival / block party was incredible. I had the honor of heading right out there after the parade. Myself and Kage and a few members of security closed it off. You know, walk through Pittsburgh, yell into the microphone, the megaphone. Thank you, Pittsburgh. Kage doing Kage's thing, doing a wonderful job of bringing the community into our community. We got out to this thing, and it was in full force. There was an area that people had just kind of cleared out where a bunch of fursuiters were dancing with a bunch of kids with some music playing over a beatbox. There were people sitting down at the tables just enjoying the view. It was a real block party that all of Pittsburgh was invited to. It was so good. It was so fucking good. Oh, my God.
There you are again.
Boozy being boozy at Furry Jury.
Yep,
Boozy
yep.
got me. We found out later because I always ask how I did at the end. Boozy won by calling he won because he's an amazing lawyer, and this is literally his job in real life. But one of the things that Boozy did was call out an objection on Buddy for something that made total sense, because I watched a YouTube video. As we know, that's how you prepare to be a judge. I watched an entire YouTube video. Yeah, Boozy hit one of those rules that was a gray area and made Buddy stop interviewing one of their witnesses. And afterwards, I asked Boozy, like, how'd I do? He's like, oh, I got you. I got you good. So, yeah, he played me. He played me. Next year, we'll see how it goes, buddy. I'm going to watch 2 YouTube videos. You know, guys, that panel is just going to get better and better.
More family portrait.
Family portrait. This was the first time that I jumped in for the family portrait, because normally I don't play that game. Because I saw a chair. There was an unused chair that I could sit in. See?
It's so. I love how these family portraits end up looking like Renaissance paintings. honestly.
Absolutely.
Oh, so wonderful.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
That's
another
angle of the microphone fellatio.
Oh, good.
That was awesome.
Oh,
hugs for buds.
Me and Des doing furry Titanic here, which of course you know that's gonna go to. I'm flying, Jack.
That's just Des grabbing your boobs.
It's okay if there's a love song in the background.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
And a pan flute. And then the booby grab is fine.
And
consensual. It's all good, you know. There's you and
just
Boozy.
us cracking. I look like I'm looking into the sun and just realize that maybe I shouldn't do that.
You do. You look like you've seen God.
Oh, the eclipse is over.
We're about to sneeze. I can't. Yeah.
Fuck me, that's a good picture. I just like that pic. That's a good one. That's
one of y'all.
Our good friend Iggy. Probably about to take over one of the improv games, Jacques, and the amazing Dragor, who has been running Charity Who's Line for so long. Thank you so much to Dragor, Iggy, everyone who helped with Charity Who's Line. That was what a fun year. Oh my God, what a fun one.
Oh, this is from Charity Show. Oh, actually, no, this is you and Boozy.
This is Alkaline Boozy Responds. This is us closing out for Kage. Kage was amazing and opened for us this year, and then put the two of us up on stage. We had, so we had an idea of what we were going to talk about. We kind of treated it like Three-Headed Monster. We had a general idea. Ooh, man, it took us a good 10 minutes to find the flow, but once we got it, we went.
Oh.
But it's always scary going out there without a safety net, the way that Three-Headed Monster and you and I do things, and doing that is scary sometimes. That's a large audience.
It is. Oh, there we are again.
I'm looking in the sun again, waiting for that cock, apparently.
Hey,
we did it! Oh,
Oh, Maggie, a huge thank you to AV, Adi, Willem, their entire crew made that. It is so easy to work with them. That's the worst part about AV. It's so hard to remember to thank them because a good AV crew, you don't even know they're there. They're just making everything better. So I'll go through a show. It's like, oh, man, what a great time. That was a really good. Shit, I forgot to thank AV.
Yes.
It happens all the time.
So often.
So that was Anthrocon.
Yeah.
That was it. Anyone else have wonderful experiences at Anthrocon before we go over to the... Oh, yeah, no, Seamus, we all need to hang out with Adi more.
I just wanted to see this one here. And for those who don't know, the character art is by Caden Lotus. These two neat little pictures in the back, in the corner here and here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm going to dance you around. Going to dance me around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Normally I have my art there, but they made these amazing pictures for us. I inked and colored them and they said we could use them.
Yeah,
fucking
no, thank you so much,
so
dude.
much.
The art, they got me to cry. They got me to cry pretty fucking hard. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, they welcome to the chat, a first-time chatter.
Oh, welcome to the chat.
Oh, well, thank you for the chat and follow.
Yeah. Welcome. We're talking AC.
Vince Life, I'm glad you participated in the Who's Line. That's always fun.
Let's put that down there.
Yeah, no, guys, this was probably one of the best Anthrocons I have ever been to. It was really, really an insane experience.
Indeed. I had a great time. It was great to be back and feel... Well, it felt so weird because we were there when there was nobody there.
Yeah.
That was so bizarre. We were at Anthrocon doing recordings, and it was just so weird to be in that area without furries.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is what the city's normally like?
Yeah, when we did virtual Anthrocon, that was really an experience. I truly enjoyed that.
And you can go back and watch those panels, too, if you want, if you're curious what that looked like.
Yeah.
And boy, that recording crew was awesome, and it was so cool.
Yeah, no, so good. But yeah, so we had a lot of people who said that this was their favorite Anthrocon, and I will say they pulled out all the stops, which is crazy to me because the one thing that Anthrocon had working against it this year was staff. Anthrocon had staff shortages everywhere. If you dealt with registration, you saw some of that staff shortages. But to every single person who attended, first off, we're sorry for the inconvenience, but thank you for going with it and just being calm and chill while we worked out the problems. Dealer's Den registration? Man, we were thrown into the fire on that one, but there were obviously some major delays. People went through it, they made their concerns known, but we did it.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone, for being calm and just relaxed with all of us. We jumped back in. It took a lot to just jump back into this craziness. Yeah, you could really tell, and so even I'm a little rusty. First FurCon panel is almost mindless to me at this point. We know the hits, you know what you're gonna say. I usually do it with Kage or Drago or someone. I had a rough time doing first FurCon again just because it's been so long since I needed to do it in a tight 50 minutes,
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
All right, you need to talk for a second? I need to get our shout-outs and blow my nose.
Absolutely. Shout-outs. Oh, that's right. Alkali's doing the part of that next. But I had a great... Oh, okay. Oh, I had a great time at Anthrocon. I saw y'all. Mikhail, it was great to see you. It's great to see a lot of you at the con that you don't get to see, especially a lot of those that you've known online forever and got to talk to the first time. I got to do that, and I actually made a few new friends, so that was really cool. And hopefully, we'll see it more for cons down the line because we'll be there working the cons and being in, especially if we can be in Dealer's Den. Selling our wares because we have to.
Because we have to.
Put the money on the table. Eat the money.
Eat the money.
Eat the money.
One Lars, I will be at Megaplex. Zanny will not. They can't swim, and it's sad.
Yeah.
Why go to Florida if you can't swim?
It's true. Can't swim yet. Soon, very soon. I can bathe, but I can't swim.
Oh, cupcake. You're a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're at Megaplex, I will be at the table. Cobalt wears if you have coin. Yes. No, Seamus.
I can swim.
Yeah, a little.
I just have to wait
Stay
till-
out of chlorinated water.
Yes, for post-op stuff. So.
And I could totally see Zanny just be like, I don't need to swim, see the hot tub, and just be like, Cobalt Cannonball!
Yeah, it's about
Sploosh.
right. Sploosh.
We are trying so hard to figure out Wapafa, checking in with them and finding out that the only rooms left are like giant suites at $250 a night. We just can't justify that right now. So as much as I want to take Wapafa to be just a chill hangout con, I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll keep you all informed. If we figure it out, we'll be there. But yeah, that's rough. Also, it's the week before Basement Con, so I have a lot of prep to do leading up to that.
Oh, man.
No lending my. Oh my God, that is very kind of you.
Oh. And also there's that whenever you want to. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think of what else I'm forgetting. Cookies.
Cookies. Oh my God, you and your cookies.
Cookies. I wanted a cookie every time I went. Like you could smell the cookies if you go to the DoubleTree. It's mean because the place is just reeking of cookies.
It is a bit so. We stay at the DoubleTree because I like to. Well, I don't like to. It makes me. I like to exercise at Anthrocon, so this way we can walk. So we've always stayed at the DoubleTree. Zan did not get their cookies when we checked in this time, and then went to the front desk and demanded cookies, which were then delivered promptly to us. But that wasn't our best food because we all have trouble eating at cons. You get busy. You get distracted. You forget to eat. So what did we do? Well, this time we brought an entire deli with us to the room because we had a fridge. And every night at fucking 1 a.m, there we are with a goddamn ham sandwich. It's like, oh God, it's the first meal I've had today. Oh God, 621 rule. Fuck you. We did it. We 621'd aggressively at Anthrocon, and it worked. Like, I made it to Sunday's show with a voice. We went to Pepper's parents' house afterwards and were able to relax. We didn't get sick. We followed the 621 rule. It took prep, but we did it.
And by the time we were done with it, I did not want any sandwiches anymore. Like, no more sandwiches.
I simp for Azzy. Welcome to the chat, my friend. I got the USB cord. It's plugged into my microphone, going to talk to the power. What the fuck? Awesome.
And I'm not much of a sandwich person, so I was kind of just, hello, Blue Canary.
Hey, Blue Canary.
Yeah, it was just, I'll just throw all this together. Oh, I got some Taco Bell Baja sauce, which I didn't know existed anymore.
Oh, my God.
Like, do they have that at Taco Bell anymore? Because they had the Baja beef gorditas, and they're the greatest thing ever, and they stopped having them because now they gotta fry that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Stowshine, having a fridge in your room, and like even Dragger was the first one to really do it to us. Dragger goes to every con with a loaf of bread, a plastic knife, and a jar of peanut butter. Like that alone was worth it. But just to have if we don't eat during the day, we're not going to starve at night. And cases of water. So much fucking water.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how much water you drank at Anthrocon, your pee looked like The Simpsons. Oh my God.
Your pee looked like The Simpsons.
It's the worst. It was like, oh my God, I've been chugging water today, and I can tell by my urine I'm super dehydrated. What the fuck?
When you let loose, you hear The Simpsons.
No, I've been drinking water all day. When I let loose, the first thing I say is, don't.
Oh, you can see when you pee.
You can always tell that you're dehydrated when you pee.
Oh.
What, was that a fat joke? Like you're too fat to see your pee? Was that what you can't see the toilet?
I sit down to pee now. I don't see until afterwards. Or
you get a surprise.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No, Maggie, it wasn't 6 gallons of water. We had booze Yeah, I know booze isn't water. No, in the room, Coda was nice enough to bring us cases of water, which is funny because I clean the hotel room every night. Before you go to bed, you organize the hotel room so you're ready to go in the morning. The amount of bottles we were throwing out, like none of us should be out of the bathroom. We are chugging water. What is going on?
Kids, drink your water. Holy shit. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, between the sandwiches, the water, my exterior food budget for Anthrocon the entire weekend, I think I spent under $30.
Oh, wow.
And 10 of that was for an amazing tequila. Yeah, somebody that I was at a bar, I saw something on the menu. I went, oh, I know what it is. This is insane. This is insane to me. Pittsburgh has a local tequila. I need to repeat that for anyone who understands tequila.
Oh, wow.
Pittsburgh has a locally grown tequila. They have agave plants. They butchered them. They milled it down. They made it tequila. Now that I'm on the show, I can say this. The tequila itself was average. It's a tequila. I would buy it again. But knowing where it comes from, the region it comes from, how it's made, all of that included, yes. Every time I go to Anthrocon, I'm getting a fucking glass of their tequila. It was incredible. And it was over in the little bar district. You haven't got to visit that, have you?
No.
So there's a little like Main Street district right down Penn Avenue, about a mile away. I think it's on like 21st in Penn, something like that. That sounds right. Doesn't matter. So it's really close by, and that area used to be all warehouses. In fact, one of them is still there. The fish market is still there. They just made it a bit more like San Francisco. It's a bit more pedestrian friendly. But over there, they have a bunch of bars. They have a bunch of little restaurants, little shops, and one of them had a tasting table outside the bar as Kage was walking past, and here's another one, locally made Riesling.
Ooh.
Right? And Kage's favorite is a good Riesling. Now, Kage drinks German Riesling from the Mosel Valley region. That's one of the ones. It's also Washington State Kage will drink, but Mosel Valley German Riesling. We had this Riesling. Dude, a very fresh, crisp taste, very reminiscent of the Mosel Valley. So fucking we got a new Riesling for Kage. A Pittsburgh Riesling.
That's awesome.
Right, Sue? I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. It was Ace of the Jungle. You got it. It's Pretty's Pit Bar. That's where we were. So yeah, you go outside this place. They had a table set up outside. You go in, staircase down, totally feels like a speakeasy.
Ooh.
Bar, few tables, really nice atmosphere. And again, if you're looking for something nice to do with a group of friends, it's a mile away from Anthrocon. It's worth the walk. It's in a nice district, and it was fairly quiet and just like quaint. It was a nice place to get a little bit more intimate with a small group of friends. So
That's really cool.
highly recommended. Pit Bar. That was the name of it. Thank you, Ace to Jungle. I totally Oh, you're from Pittsburgh. Okay.
Ha.
Yeah. No, Ace, it's awesome. You have your own tequila. Fuck you, Philly. Cheesesteak. Nice, Maggie. Oh, my God. Peter the Bear, I would not be surprised, but they had so much available. I think that they're just major connoisseurs and we're just having some fun.
So what are some of y'all's favorite moments from Anthrocon, if you can share them?
Yeah, because we might have heard about them, so we'll talk about it if we recognize it. Yeah, Maggie, we're not, we are huge drinkers when we want to be, but I will say over the last, especially with COVID, we kind of stepped back from the booze. We definitely leaned into the green.
Yeah.
But yeah, the booze is a little less. The Sunday rave, Blue Canary, the lakefront rave was amazing.
So cool.
I could have stayed out there for hours. It was so neat. Tezcat, thank you for the subscription.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was really cool.
Magpie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, Sue.
Yeah,
Yeah, seeing
Magpie.
Kiki react to this stuff was really cool.
Oh, what a nice gentleman! Oh my God, we got to meet Kiki. What a chill, cool dude. I
Yeah, very
absolutely
neat.
loved that.
Yeah. We got the wrap up about animation and stuff like that. I did see a bit of Floor Wars. I poked my head in. That is really cool. The energy in that room, super cool.
We got to try to get Kiki on here. We were talking to them quite a bit. They might join us for a Dragon show sometime.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
nice, Viz Wolf. I didn't get to see make Arenas read it. I didn't get to see that one.
And we will have the Dragon show from that up soon. It was so cool to see Chris, the comedy bunny.
Oh, what a great last-minute addition.
Yeah.
We didn't think they were going to be joining us, and they came in right as the last half hour of Dragon Show was happening. Sue, Benny, thank you so much for joining us on the Dragon Show panel. It was so fun having you. We got to have you on again. If you guys want to see it, Sue and Benny are going to eventually be invited out for a Saturday... a fireside chat. So Sue and Benny will be guests eventually on a fireside, and we're very excited about that. You know, since we're talking about it, a very special announcement for everyone, because we're going to be going into our last two segments in a little bit. Tomorrow for Multiplayer Monday, we've got a special one. Multiplayer Monday, we are going to be with the amazing Pepper Coyote, Fox Amore, and More Gears, all playing Nintendo games. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, dust that son of a bitch off. We will be starting an hour early tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, when we play Nintendo games for Multiplayer Monday. After an hour at our normal time, 7 p.m., we're probably going to jump over to Mario Kart. We're doing Mario Kart Multiplayer Monday. And the rest of the week, we're going to have some more announcements, but know that our times will stay the same. Heroic Hump Day, 4 p.m. Central on Wednesday, and Billiards But Thursday returns. 7 p.m., we might have a special Fox Amore joining us for one or both of those as well. More to be announced as our week goes on. We're going to take a quick break here and show off something amazing that was made for us. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, a song that was made for the convention but had to be cut due to time constraints. But now we have it here. A thank you to Pepper Coyote for Alkali's Bar.
Just take a seat and we'll tell you all about a kind of stoat who tried to get to Anthrocon on a tiny tiki boat. He started in Chicagoland, no car nor bus nor plane, but halfway around Michigan he's pickling his brain. He's pickling his brain. The boat was stocked with an open bar. The roof was made of grass. That weasel poured said, what a tour, and downed another glass. And downed another glass. The boat found dock near the river walk in the town of Black and Gold. With Alkali, a DJ too, a lawyer man and his otter, a popular, the professor and all the rest, here on Alkali's Bar. So get your badge and enjoy the con. The rivers are running slow. The Allegheny, Monongahela, and the Ohio. Anthrocon and all its staff will do their very best to keep you safe from Alkali and him safe from arrest. Good Kage says we can write off this nautical expense. His lawyers say the IRS is likely pretty dense. Join us here each year, you furs, and whether near or far, we're pouring out a drink for you here on Alkali's Bar.
That is Alkali's Bar by Pepper Coyote. Thank you so much, Pepper, for everything. We'll show off that song a few times during the show. We're going to add it into one of the pre-videos, so you'll be hearing that song more often. B. Popular was a placeholder. So again, this song was originally supposed to be for the opening of Anthrocon. We were going to originally play it with a video and opening ceremonies. So Popular was the placeholder to have the picture of the guest of honor. There's a lot of different edits went into this. A huge thank you to Pepper Coyote for not only dealing with me, but the sad thing is, like, this was supposed to be something that showed up at Anthrocon proper, and it just didn't happen. So thank you, Pepper, for helping me with a project. You're amazing, dude. Thank you for the follow, Nick.
Put that right there. I can see it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, good move.
Hold down.
You're right. Yeah, no, Maggie, we're going to keep working on projects. Hopefully one of them works out one day.
One day.
One-
We'll try things.
We try things. Sometimes they work. Mm-hmm. One of my all-time favorite quotes.
It's a good one.
Oh, well, everyone, thank you for joining us for brunch. We're going to be going to another segment in just a little bit. Before we do, we want to know, how's everyone's Sunday going? It's almost the end of the weekend. We're going to have to go back to work soon. Even Zanny and I try to keep our weekday schedule. Hey, welcome, dude. Nick, thank you very much for joining the chat. And, yeah, glad to see you at Anthrocon. That was a fun convention.
Awesome.
I'm so excited about Megaplex. Like, oh my God, it's been
a good time.
Party. We had kind of a party yesterday. Yesterday was our welcome back to Fox for being back at the house. So
Yes.
made a giant dinner last night, which was I love cooking giant meals, and last night was no exception.
Yes. It was very big, very good. You are a excellent cook, to put that lightly. So you did a
Thank
wonderful
you.
job. Yes.
Yeah, one day I will film and show you guys how to butcher a beef tenderloin. If you're into steak and like a really good cut, you'd be surprised how cheap filet mignon get if you buy it as the tenderloin and then butcher it down yourself. In fact, I have the cuttings, the scrap, is ready for when you want to do steak and eggs in the morning. I'm going to render out all the fat and use it to make hash browns with.
Very nice.
It's fun. Oh, you got home at 1 a.m. from a party? I miss those.
Wow.
Weather Fox is doing the move. Oh, good luck, Weather Fox. Ugh, grueling tests. That's not. Oh, Badger today. It's house cleaning day. You love house cleaning day.
No.
Zanny's the best at house cleaning day.
We have different definitions of clean,
No.
which is never what?
No. You have a different definition of clean
I-
versus the definition of clean.
No, if you use a microscope, anything's dirty. It's subjective.
All right.
Yes.
Agreed if I was using a microscope. However,
Yeah.
when I can look at a room and go, no, that's not a microscope. That's the naked eye.
I'm sorry, but yes, you have piles of stuff in places, and if generally walkable, that's clean to me.
All right, if you have to use the words generally walkable to describe a room, it's not clean.
If I can pick up my feet and I don't have to go knee high with my steps.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you? It's like, if I don't have to goose step, then we're fine. As long as I'm not Hitler.
Just if you have to kick some stuff out of the way, that's still okay. That's
Okay,
clean.
so Maggie, that's the problem. And I totally understand that. The pile of... Well, our problem is never like Zanny is, we joke around, Zanny can keep things organized. The problem is when a item has no place to go, the costume stuff, drag it show props, stuff that's just like, where the fuck do we put this? It gets put in a location until that location spills onto the floor. It's like, okay, now we need a drawer for dildos. We can't just have the dildo pile, Zanny. Can't just keep... the drawer is the door of the freezer? Maybe put them in a plastic bag.
I'm sorry.
Maybe just...
Pile of sex stuff isn't a bad system. Look.
We have a drawer. We have it's labeled.
There's a pile in that drawer.
That drawer is insanely organized. I have things cordoned off. There are boxes for things that could get sticky. Nothing touches a unclean surface. That drawer is immaculate. What have you done to my fuck drawer?
Pile's a pile. Maybe it was that way. I just didn't notice.
My God.
Although I did go through it, so you're probably right. It probably, it's like a salad. It's the sex stuff salad. Yes. Got the croutons in there.
I am never tossing your salad again.
The croutons are ball gabs. Yes.
B, the coats are easy one. You have a back of the closet. Grab a hanger all the way to the back. The back of my closet has like a lab coat, old alkali coats, button-down shirts that fit so poorly that I look like one of those guys who the buttons are about to go. You can see between each button. Yeah, back of the closet. It's fine.
Dildo Manjaro.
Dildo Manjaro, I love it.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Badger, I understand the hoarding instincts. My buddy who, the guy who ran Nero, they had a bit of the hoarder in them. And then when they bought Stonehouse Park, I was trying to help them. The shit that they used to, broken hammer destroyed me.
Ah.
The head of a hammer with part of the handle still sticking out of, like, why do we have these? Like, what if I want to repair it one day? You don't have the rest of the handle. I can break a broom. Ah, fuck.
I can break a broom.
That was their solution. Break a broom, jam it in there. Handle. New handle. Fucking kills me.
Oh, like a bell for a machine gun, but dildos instead of bullets. Yes.
Sold. A landolier of dildos. Perfect.
How am I supposed to go into battle?
With dildos?
Yeah, you don't know what you need in the battlefield.
But you know what you don't need?
What?
Probably dildos.
The battlefield of love. You need dildos in the battlefield of love.
The battlefield.
Sometimes attachable. What?
Fair enough.
I have... Never mind. Some things can be strapped. Anyway.
Some things can be strapped. Nice. You know what?
Anyway.
Status agreed. And we do have so many throwing dildos due to our goddamn Christmas stream.
That's true.
So yeah, I guess, all right, fine. Dildos can be used in battle. I stand corrected. All is fair in love and war. All is fair in war and wub wub. What the fuck?
Oh, don't you remember the great dildo battle of 1818? You had to fill your muskets.
I remembered we all came to the field.
My dearest Margaret.
My dearest Margaret, as I look over the amber fields of grain and see the dildos flying at me end over end, I can only think of one thing. Thank God you taught me pegging from an early age. Ready to catch the dildos inside my anal cavity, I bend over, only thinking of you, my dearest. Thinking of the hours I spent removing your many, many petticoats. Thinking of the way the lace fell over you, always hiding the strap-on that was forever prevalent between your two long, luxurious, milky legs.
If Father Montgomery found that strap on, he'd burn you at the stake, but you wore it anyway.
No one could pull off the plague like you, dear Martha.
What?
No one. It's the fucking... This is olden times. You'd live the way you lived.
Yes, you called yourself goth, and we all accepted it. It was the first goth.
Oh, truly. Truly, I remember as you sat there, pining over a warm hearth, making dinner over the course of 19 hours, which is what it took in these days. Well, I went with the boys to have a smoke, imagining your strap on the entire time. Oh, a dildo! Sorry, the battle has begun. Send.
And you were such a sport when we had to pose for porn, as the photos took 5 minutes to process as we posed. You firmly within my buttocks with your machinified cock.
Yes, I remember the horse and carriage ride, standing behind that magnificent beast as it farted, wafting that odor into our olfactory glands, and I looked at you and said, Martha, God, I can't wait for cars. The back seat will be amazing. We shall be connoisseurs of the back seat. We will find a cliff and kiss up there. We will receive points for our making out session. Make out point is what they will call it, and the teens will come here and sit with hands entwined.
And because I love you so much, if you go to the basement, you will find a steam-powered fuck machine.
Ah, the steam-powered fuck machine.
I have bought it with our bail bonds and other old-timey stocks.
Yes.
Yes. The
When I
bonds.
took apart my Model T and turned it into a dildo revving device, I remember the look on your face and the look in your twat. Eyes wide open, I said, and other things open as well. Oh, the dildo war's back.
The dildo was.
The dildo wars.
It was worth fighting.
Ah, your stationary bike foot machine. And, of course, don't forget the workout machine.
Ah, yes.
The strap that you put around your midsection and turns you into a living vibrator. Yes, the living vibration machine. I sat on you so hard that day. Head first. Vor was created when you became my little vibrator.
You introduced me to dildos, and I never thought you would be my dildo. It was a magical time. My asshole had never been so agape.
As my powdered wig fell from my body and my powdered merkin became stuck to your ass, I knew I had found my time.
I thanked the Lord Teddy Roosevelt. I'm just going all over the place.
For today, I truly believe I had found a new deal. Yes.
That was no bully that you were putting in my coiffers. As you stretched me apart further than I could ever imagine, these amber waves of grain stretching across the plains that I never believe I could ever fit such a monstrous head in my asshole.
I remember when the railroad came through the town like I came through you in a gushing geyser of glorious gratitude.
Do you remember, darling, when we saw the train?
The
And then-
first time.
At the sexy train, where they had a train tray.
Oh, the train.
Ah, the train. Thomas the Skank Engine was at the back.
Ah, yes. I wanted you to be my loose caboose.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, Thomas. He knew how to run a good train. Anyway.
Oh, my God. And yes, as usual, I sent you that message of love. The message that every soulmate wants to hear afterwards. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Dot, dot, dash, dot.
Oh!
Shout outs, shout
Shout
outs. That was a fucking story.
Do-do-do-do.
Shout outs, shout outs. So glad we didn't make it gory. That is where we could have gone, but instead we sing this song. Shout outs, shout outs. I wonder who is next. We're down to 43 viewers.
Yeah.
We lost everyone during that segment.
All right, good.
Boozy!
Hello, Boozy.
Hello, my friend. Shoutouts is a segment that you can get if you join our Patreon page. Patreon levels. We do shoutouts at just a mere $3 level. All this is we will go through and start choosing people. Oops, wrong button.
There you go.
And start choosing people that are at that level. We're going to go through every single person at that level, and then we will refill the cup. So our first shout-outer is
Gray Foxen.
Gray Foxen. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Gray. I saw them in the audience, which is strange because, as we know, very hard to see Gray Foxen on an overcast day. That's right. Gray Foxen is truly the overcast hunter.
Ooh.
That's why they're gray.
Oh.
You got to blend into the background, but that background would be green because they're foxes. They're low to the ground, angles and shit. So what are they hunting? Shrews. Gray Foxen hunts shrews. That way the angle is looking up and it's just a gray fox in front of a gray sky and gray people. You know, depression.
Yeah.
Gray Foxen, you are hunting through depression. Good work, Gray Foxen. In the year 2022, if you can blend in with a depression background, you will truly be an amazing hunter.
And all those city shrews, especially in Chicago, so much gray.
So much gray.
They know they're fucked. They
So
stay
much
the hell
gray.
out of the city. Thank you so much, Gray Fox.
Boozy, we did do the Anthrocon review for about 45 minutes starting at noon. You were mentioned quite a bit. Everyone loves you. Our next shout-outer goes to...
Alrighty. Deadly Kitten.
Deadly Kitten. Well, Gray Fox, and you weren't ready. Because there was... Peter the Bear, thank you so much for the gift sub. Boozy, welcome to the insanity.
Holy shit.
Deadly Kitten was quite deadly because Deadly caught on to what Gray Foxen was doing. They're like, you know what? They think they're so great with all this gray against the shrews. Well, Deadly Kitten had something that no other hunter had. Perspective. They weren't looking up at Gray Foxen. They were looking across those fields, the amber waves of grain, and the hunt had begun. Gray Foxen going after a shrew, Deadly Kitten going after Gray Foxen. Truly, nature has never been more terrified. Luckily, nature is also a fickle beast and it had a Nature's Valley granola bar. Deadly Kitten saw that granola bar and munched down on it, leaving crumbs everywhere, as we all know happens with Nature Valley granola bars. Gray Foxen heard the chewing and ran into the distance, leaving Deadly Kitten a little sad, but fulfilled.
Very nice. Thank you, Deadly Kitten.
Thank you, Deadly Kitten.
And for the
Our
nature
final
eye.
shout-out goes to the one, the only Status Ferret! Status Ferret, who's not a huntress at all, who would have known they weren't a huntress had they seen the crumbs from a Nature Valley granola bar all over the ground, because ferrets hunt prairie dogs. That's right. Status the Ferret going through a field, stomping over the grass, ready to make the pounce, ready to hunt that prairie dog. You stepped in the granola bars. Crunch, 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 Nature said, as those Nature Valley granola bar substitutes. It's a substitute now. We got it at Aldi. Don't ask questions. All over the ground, causing those prairie dogs to go right back into their hole. Full circle, it squares out a shrew. Gray Foxen is back, baby, and hunting better than ever. A quick real-time shout-out for Status. Yesterday, I got an amazing message, and as somebody who's gone through this and gone through it with a few friends, yesterday... Status's IndieGoFundMe, whatever that is. Help me out. Indiegogo hit their mark. Status is going to be producing their CD. Status, from the Dragon Show, from all of us over here who have been through this before. I know I've been through there with Pepper, with Fox. Dude, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Can't wait to see the finished product. And it's not over yet, by the way. So Status, if you're, I see you in there, go ahead and post that link in our chat. If anyone else wants to join, really, really cool one. Status is making a music CD. We have a copy over here. And in fact, we can announce it now. We don't know which day it's going to be on, either the Friday or Saturday. But we are going to have a fireside coming up this weekend, either Friday the 15th or Saturday the 16th, with Status the Ferret joining us to celebrate their monumentous occasion. We will be so happy to have them on. Status the Ferret this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. Keep your eye on our Twitter and Telegram to get more information about that.
Thank you, Status.
You rock, Status. Shout-outs, we did it!
We did it! Oh, I do have to. I have to pee. I'll be right back.
You had to whisper that?
I do. I do.
I
gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, we're waiting for Zanny. I'm going to just have a little bit of a chat with all of you wonderful people out there. Again, thank you for joining us. If you're enjoying yourself, please don't forget, hit that like and subscribe, or that follow and subscribe. Hitting the follow button really helps us get word out to you when we're streaming. And don't forget, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you have a free membership to give out on Twitch. I'm not saying you have to use it on us, but please use it on somebody. Fuck Bezos. He shouldn't get to keep that $5. What are you blaming me for, Boozy? What are you blaming me? Yes, Status, okay, I will talk about what else we are doing. Status has been kind enough to visit us and take us to a Weird Al concert. I have been a Weird Al fan since I was a kid. I've never seen them live. I am so excited. So Status is coming out to Chicago this weekend, and we're going to go catch a Weird Al concert together. I'm so excited to see Weird Al live. What an amazing performer. I'm going to have my thinking face on, and I'm going to learn. I'm like, what could I do to make the show better? Have actual talent. Shit, I knew it was something that was unobtainable. Oh, Biggest, I'm so excited about seeing them live. I've never seen Weird Al live. This is going to be it's going to be a treat. I'm super excited. Thank you, Status, for making this happen. Oh, Badger, that's hysterical. Weird Al's the reason you play accordion? That's wonderful. My family had an accordion. When I was growing up, there was a box with a very out-of-tune accordion in the basement. I kind of wish I would have picked that up more and tried to figure it out. Holy shit. A different set every night? Good on him. That's going to be amazing. Polkamon. Oh, God. Oh, good. Well, I'll miss you, Boozy. We're going to get to go listen to polka music. Oh, man. No, I'm very, very excited. Status, we already have tickets. We can't just show up on another night. However, my answer is kind of a yes. But we also need to stream. Status. So, no, we should not go out there both nights. I got to make you a giant meal. Oh, you got to see Weird Al at a Wisconsin State Fair? That's kind of amazing. Status, I obviously do. Get us backstage. Let's go. I want to see all the fucking, we go backstage and fucking Weird Al is a bunch of... Ooh, I am so sorry about that, everyone. I just punched a microphone. Just imagining Weird Al have a bunch of booth bunnies back there. It's like, oh my God, are these the ones Weird Al's going to have fun with? Like, no, he's just going to feed some rabbits. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I get that, Status. Do not worry about it. Purple Kitty, I have a feeling that they're not going to react well to us pulling out a live camera and streaming a concert. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Oh, Biggest, that's amazing. Hello. All right, now that Zanny is back, it is time. We missed one. Oh, my God, Status. We missed one last week. There are levels for our Patreon that are the $5 level. Rank This. Rank This is where you give us an idea, and we spend some time coming up with a list, a top 10 list, or maybe even ranking it S tier through F tier. Hey, Divine Dragons! Hey, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to the chat.
You.
But yes, if you'd like to join our Patreon at the $5 level, we do Rank This. And this week's Rank This comes from Skylar. Thank you for the follow, Divine Dragoness. You rock, my friend.
Thank you for the gift, Silverback.
Oh, Silverback, thank you. I didn't even see that. Good eyes, Andy.
Wow, thank you.
The question this week from Skylar. Moonshine McFox, thank you for the subscription. That was from Silverback. Thank you, Silverback.
Mm-hmm.
We were asked top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. The top 5 things learned in the last 10 years from Skylar. Skylar, thank you so much for the question. So in the last 10 years, what have you learned?
Oh, dear.
That you would like to share with the chat? Are you ready?
No.
I love this. So we both came up with our top 10 lists separately. I saw Zanny's top 10 list, and mine were like, yeah, this is something I learned. I really like learning it. Zanny's like super deep and introspective. Mine are like, it's cool.
You got some deep stuff in there.
I thought that was just all neat stuff.
Yeah.
Number 5 from Zanny, top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. We've got...
Goals are for fun. Okay. This might be a little weird and deep and stuff, but basically I did a lot of deep thinking more recently, especially with my transition, blah, blah, blah. And there was a bit of a realization of especially like why you do things and stuff. And obviously,
oh, poor Boozy.
Humans, we obviously need to sustain our lives. So that's the main anxiety, that you have a house and things to do and live under it, but we all live under capitalism, which is constant anxiety. But the thing is, if you're not worried about putting food on the table and that, really it's easy to forget that, goals are for fun, especially even if you're like developing yourself. We're just putting goalposts up to go to different things. And it was one of those realizations I had of not stressing as hard about the things I want to do, the realization of that's what they're there for, like, I don't know. It just helps me.
Fair enough.
So you have anything to say about or no?
Goals are for fun? No, that's pretty solid, yes.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. The difference between we need this to survive and I want this, yes, goals are for fun.
Well,
as long as you get to survive, you're doing pretty good.
Well, it's sometimes that you don't know if the thing that you're doing for fun is survivable, or they want you to turn that side hustle into putting food on the table, which we're very pressured to do because we fucking have to, especially in this goddamn economy. But it's easy to forget. Is basically, especially if you're pressured to do different things. It's like, you got to remember that goals are for fun.
Goals are for fun.
All right. Go ahead. You do yours.
All right. Number 5 from Alkali. Probably a little less cerebral. How to stream by myself. That's right. In the last 10 years, Zanny had... Dude, I was so bad at a stream for the Dragon Show used to be, hey, Zanny, when do you want to stream? Friday? Cool. See ya. And then Zanny had to set it all up. I had no idea how to make OBS work. I had no idea how to make it pretty the way Zan does. At this point, the City Skylines that Maggie was there for it. The City Skylines we did a few days ago, Zan walked out of the bathroom and I had it all set up. And I pushed a few buttons. Having a little bit of the ability to help out with the day-to-day of the Dragon Show, I was very happy to learn that. And it's a nice skill to have. Like, I love OBS. I love streaming. It's kind of fun knowing how all of this works.
Yeah, you got to jump on, and you're like, hey, and you're streaming by yourself in the living room. It was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. B gets it.
Yeah.
You don't really, you slowly learn things. Like Zanny had, where are those guys?
What's that? On the top?
Our little guys.
Oh,
is that coming from a
I can do
different-
that. I can do that.
Well, you've got to do yours next, so that'll last. So yeah, how to stream by myself was a major game changer for me, I thought. Zan's number 4 from the top 5 things they've learned in the last 10 years.
Okay. Presence plus acceptance equals happiness. All right. So,
see you later status.
In general, if you are in the moment and kind of just paying attention to now, it's usually there's not too much to complain about because we're so anxious about what's tomorrow. If we can put food on the table, if we can live tomorrow, or we're rummaging over, depression is rummaging over some shit that you did yesterday that got you in the situation now. And the thing is, usually, even if there is a little pain involved, there's usually not, especially if it's mental pain, it's kind of realizing that it is all mental pain, that it's not here now. And just, it's the idea of almost always, if you lean into the present moment, you are probably best off. Would you kind of agree with that?
I always live in the present.
Well,
I've never looked back once. I can't turn my neck.
Well,
it hurts.
For those of who live in the past and the future, for our brains won't shut up. It's good to focus on your breath. Being able to come back to now is something that's really been helpful for me to get there. So
absolutely,
yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
being present in the moment is wonderful.
Absolutely.
But also, the future is the best. Pre-plan everything. No. Pre-plan everything. Excel sheets for life.
I hate this.
Excel sheets for life.
A dweller, yes, Sue.
We're working on rent and basically like living conditions for the house. So recently, I had to show everyone every expense ever for the house, and the very first thing they was like, "You keep track of all that?" Like, of course we do. This is the Excel sheet of the house. They weren't ready. Excel sheets for everything. Oh, that's awesome, Badger.
And related, I used to like really agonize over like my how my stand-up would go or different things like that. And the thing was, like, agonizing over it really didn't help at all. It was, it was extra work on top of the preparation. because then I didn't get to enjoy the con up to that point.
Yeah.
I was constantly thinking about it, and I finally was able to recently, especially if you go back to the first Dragon Show we did streaming. I was able to I knew what Dragon Show and Three-Headed Monster streaming. I was just kind of let it happen, go in here with a curious rather than this has to go well kind of attitude, and that's kind of the whole acceptance part. Okay, let's do it. Whatever happens, happens, and that's kind of what the acceptance part's about.
Tezcat, yes. Tezcat, that's perfect. And no, Maggie, a lot of people do not track their expenses. And yes, you should be tracking your
And if you're in a shitty situation, the best way out is sometimes it's through. Because you just got to get this over with, and you're in it, and you got to do it. So, okay. And then, just accepting it helps it. Anyway.
All right. Number 4, top 5 things learned in the last 10 years from Alkali. Number 4 is sous vide.
Sous vide.
Learned sous vide. As Annie was I learned to live in the present and help myself. You know what I learned? I am 3 hours away from the perfect steak at any given moment of my life. Lamb, sous vide. Chicken, sous vide. Steak, sous vide. Bacon, not sous vide. Do not sous vide bacon. Really bad idea. No, sous videing has changed the way I cook to be able to get a cut of meat or even eggs. Zanny had never done soft-boiled eggs before for breakfast. I did those once. Just being able to take a sous vide and know what I put in there is going to get to the exact right temperature, given enough time, sous vide. Changed the way I cook. I highly recommend it. You can get an entire sous vide kit. That's the item itself and the bucket that holds the water, a little rack to keep things separated. I mean, I think you can get that for under $100, the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sous vide.
Sous vide.
Soft-boiled eggs for ramen are so good.
I will say, since you got the sous vide, you've really... the fact that... what I consider to be the amazing steak that you would pay out the ass for, that you prepare it in a bag and just throw it in forever is mind-boggling.
It's all the finishing.
It's really good.
It's all the finish. It's all how you finish it, because now you know that you have a cut of meat that is cooked perfectly. The problem is that there's no char on it. There's no carbonation. The Maillard effect has not taken place yet. So basically, you need to get a quick, fast, ultra hot sear, and that's the trick. That's why there's so much smoke in the kitchen when I do this, because I have the cast iron heated up to about 650 degrees using ghee instead of butter or oil, because ghee has a 600 plus smoke point.
Oh, I see. Smoke in the kitchen's okay if you're making steak,
That's
but
right.
not okay if I'm making upside down pizza.
Yeah, exactly, Zanny. Mine is a controlled smoke.
This is hypocrisy.
Oh, God damn it. Mine probably won't kill us, and I have the windows open.
We still have a house.
No thanks to you.
That's true. Come on.
Oh, Maggie, yes.
One day we will figure out how to make legit upside down pizza. Without burning down the house.
I know how to make an upside down pizza. You just have another pizza underneath it, and now it's a big round calzone.
Ah, yeah, it's true.
There you go.
Yeah, you got a little crust under it. Yeah, Aurelio's used to have a big round calzone kind of. There was a pizza calabrese. Do you remember that?
Yes, you're right. I forgot about that.
That was super good.
All right.
Anywho.
Top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. Number 3 from Zanny is...
All right, learn then let go. This is about forgiveness. And this is both for forgiving what?
I have how to stream by myself and sous vide. You're like, let's get philosophical, dumbass. I love it.
They asked about the...
I love it. We are very different people. It is wonderful.
I haven't listed that many skills, but okay. So I have a tendency to go over past things, especially if you have PTSD and you get flashbacks. Ruminate over things that, you get bothered by those flashbacks. So, rather than, you kind of have to figure out what to take from all that, and then just you have to... It's the realization that it's gone in the past, and you come to a point where, I've learned everything I can from this moment. I need to move on. And you do have to move on. You have to take... Once you've kind of, figured out all you can from that. Sometimes I have a tendency to think there's something more. There's a hidden thing I can take from this that would prevent whatever that was, so that it will never happen again, or something similar to it. And it's just sometimes shit just happens. So you have to realize that and like get past it. So like that's the whole learn and let go thing. So like if you make a mistake, learn from it and let go, even if it's like trusting the wrong person or whatever it might be. So that's what that whole fucking song was all about, I'm pretty sure. Even though I've never seen the movie.
What movie is this?
Frozen. Let it go. You know, where she's, yeah. I'm guessing. Someone would have to tell me. Forgiving yourself's the hardest, Maggie. That's
Forgiving yourself is by far the hardest.
Basically, every time I went to my fucking therapist, it's about forgiving myself for the past and like decisions I made, which honestly, yeah, I still struggle with, but that is when I come back to the present, realizing the past is past, blah, blah, blah. Especially when you transition, guess what? You guys have to reevaluate your entire life. So, anyway.
As you do.
Like you do. It sometimes happens, especially around midlife, which I had a midlife crisis. Yay! So, those are some of the things I learned. And now for number 3 from Alkali.
It remind me like water is wet.
There you go. Woo, let's go to therapy. Yeah.
All right, number 3, top 5 things I learned in the last decade from Alkali. Air fryer. That's right, we went from sous vide to air fryer. Fought the air fryer. I'm not going to even talk about it. I got an air fryer. Changed everything again. Because now, guess what happens when the steak comes out of the sous vide? Damn right. Into the goddamn air fryer. Beautiful, crisp on the outside. Nailed it. Forgiveness, you know what I forgive? Not getting an air fryer sooner. Presence and acceptance equals happiness. You know what else equals happiness? Air fryer. Goals are for fun. Goal was to get an air fryer. What fucking fun. Number 3 encompasses it all. Air fryer. Not to mention, kind of nice being able to go like, all that really bad food for you. This is how an air fryer helped me lose weight. Because before, if I wanted bad food like pizza rolls, pizza bagels, other pizza accoutrements, holy fuck, I'm tired. Well, I used to have to turn on the oven, wait for it to preheat. I'd have a snack while I was waiting for my snack. Air fryer? Shit, throw that stuff in, it comes out perfectly crisp and crunchy. It's not worth having another snack now. Air fryer saves calories.
You're dealing with the past. Just think of all those delicious accoutrements I could have had in the past, and
that's right.
But they're gone. Instead, I boiled them like a jackass. What was I thinking? Boiling that Captain Crunch.
Exactly. Instead, I made it into a ball and air fried it. Tiggus, wings are so easy in the air fryer. We do raw. Wings are so cheap by us. If you buy them not pulled apart yet, I just season them, throw them in there perfectly. It could do 8 at a time. In fact, that might be dinner tonight. I might go buy wings.
It's amazing, especially in the air fryer.
So good. So good.
Hell yeah.
Again, I love our lists. Goals are for fun. Patience is acceptance. Learn to let go. Mine, I stream and I make food.
I could have put the bidet down. I feel like, all those years with a chapped ass, I could have had a bidet.
Boozy misses flavor. I'm sorry.
What? Why is Boozy miss flavor?
Yeah, they can't taste nothing.
Wow. Weird, yeah.
You'll be back, Boozy.
Yeah, you'll do it. Number 2.
Number 2 from Zanny. Top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. What philosophical topic is this? It's okay to fail and be wrong.
Okay, so this is about a lot of it's about ruminating about past decisions, and when you fuck up, realize that how do I not fuck up like that in the future? And it's okay to be wrong. In the same vein, the reason it deals with anxiety, I kind of talked about how I used to go up to stand up, was oh my god, I might fail. Like, just accept that you might fail. It's not the end of the world if you do. If you do, wow, that's pretty impressive. If you ended the world, like Tuca and Birdie, if you ended the world with where the dining room bursts into flame based on your just one weird decision, that's probably not going to happen. So it's just the idea of going into a situation with curiosity rather than anxiety or like this pressure on yourself to do the thing, which is something I struggle with all the time. Even in social situations, like am I being entertaining enough to this person, or am I good enough for this person, rather than just like that's also a bit of like having your self-respect for yourself, which is hard for me. And so like it's just there's all those things to balance, and that's kind of what the okay to fail be wrong thing is, just going into like, I'm okay, you're okay, we're here, we're queer, let's talk, and like anyway, yeah, Sue gets it.
Sue, absolutely. I think everyone gets
Well,
it.
Chernobyl. If you watch Chernobyl, it's like that was passing the buck 500 times, especially the movie. You saw the movie
I
on HBO?
love the made-for-TV series.
Yes.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, Chernobyl is amazing on HBO. In fact, we might still show Fox that because, they're visiting for a while. So, yeah, that's a good one. I do love Okay to Fail Be Wrong. Like, that one is so near and dear to my... Like, I can't say I learned that in the last 10 years because I've been doing improv for more than 10 years. Knowing that you are about to fail is how to get good at improv. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to be ready to go up there and bomb on your joke. Yeah. Every one of them forever. And when you have a hit, it's great. But saying something to a dead silent room, you have to be ready for if you're going to do real improv. So, yeah, no. Okay to be wrong, the anxiety of it. Used to have a huge problem with that. Definitely improv got me over that. Smiling in Pain. Hey, welcome to the chat, Smiling in Pain. I'm going to say your name again, Smiling in Pain. That's a great name. Welcome to the insanity, my friend. But yeah, no, seriously, the anxiety, like, that is such a hard one to get over. And to me, the only way you got over it is just by over and over and over.
Well, sometimes if it's based on past trauma, which gets those flashbacks I was dealing with, you're convinced that this similar situation will trigger that similar situation. So your brain does a Pavlov dog thing, and you're right. That is kind of CBT, not the other CBT. This is cognitive behavioral therapy, where it's that eventual exposure to the thing before your brain freaks out and gets another flashback. And that's kind of like helped me with doing art again, definitely.
You can tell most of us should be.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that that's not something that is just offered through American healthcare, so that at least once a month we could all talk to somebody who understands the concept of what we're going through. It is crazy that is not a thing.
I'm just speaking of mistakes. Whoop, that never happened.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. I forgot to change it. Oh.
Good luck, Head Foxen, seriously.
Yeah, it's good luck.
All right, number 2 on the top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. What superficial thing did Alkali pick this time? Number 2, hot tea cools you off in hot weather. It works. Changed everything.
Oh, yeah?
Changed everything. Especially because, don't forget, I was still playing LARP a decade ago. I was still playing in my 30s. So, yeah. Hot teal? Oops, hot teal.
Whoa, that's me.
Hot tea cools you off in hot weather. For anyone who doesn't know this, basically this was an old, I learned it from, what do you call this, a Boy Scout friend. Just the temperature you put into your body, a nice hot tea in the morning of a hot day, you will cool off significantly faster because, exactly, Cattell knows it, it makes you sweat in that moment. Sweat in a bit of a breeze getting off your body will cool you off, yes. Hot tea cools you off in hot weather. I started every morning at Nero with a hot tea. At Anthrocon, we had a shitty coffee maker, so what did I use? The hot water that I produced to have a hot tea, and then I just went outside. Hot tea soaked cloth will pull the heat out of sunburned alkali. Yes, see? Yeah, Magpie knew this from LARPing. Yeah, LARPing taught me a lot of shit over the years.
Hell yeah, man. Those come in handy.
They really do.
Especially when you're in the freaking woods.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're dealing with that.
Well, that's I mean, one of the best parts about camping is that because you usually, if you do it right, I'm not saying this is how you have to camp. This is how we camp. By the time you go to bed, you should have that fire down to coals, like a nice deep pit of coals. You put the cover over it so stuff doesn't fall in, and you go to bed. Sometimes in the morning, if you did it just right, you can stir up those coals and get a small fire with little things around the campsite going. Build that up. It's how you make tea in the morning. Like the first thing I did when camping every morning was get a small fire going to put on the coffee or the tea. It's one of the best things. It gets you out of bed. It gets you moving. You know, I love it. And again, for me, it cools me off in hot weather. And I think that should work for most of us. It's not an everyone thing. I know my buddy Casey at Nero swore that it made everything so much worse, which, okay, no problem. Mm-hmm. For me, it worked. Hot tea cools you off in hot weather. That one learning let me camp for another few years.
Nice.
I obviously have a big problem with the heat. I'm a very large man. Yeah. Being out in humidity like that is painful. That helped a lot.
Awesome. Oh, is it time?
Biggest Tiggus, amazing. Biggest Tiggus learned that while camping, making bacon for your significant other can cause a neighboring campsite to have a fight.
Oh, dear. Yes, Tezcat.
Holy shit, Tezcat, that's amazing. Also, I always use the flavor packet in ramen when I used to eat it. What I didn't use is the proper amount of water. I wanted, like, no liquid in my ramen. I just wanted flavored noodles with a bit of gravy. It was so bad.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go. Number 1 from Zanny on the top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. Please be sous vide. Please be sous vide.
Yay, you define you. Okay.
It's not sous vide.
Yes, this has part to do with my transition and stuff, obviously. But, yeah, it was kind of a thing where I kind of realized the only reason I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do was because of other people, and those reasons were wrong. And just like, even though it was something I wanted my entire life, I couldn't because it was especially like you get out of this from the demic. It wasn't what was expected of me and what I thought was my value of others, of myself to others. And like, I'm trying to think how to put this right. So like, just the idea of letting yourself, I kind of mentioned this in my post-op video, like accepting yourself into what you're into, what you like, what you don't like even. It's okay to not like certain things. And sometimes you just don't get stuff. It's good. It's okay to like poke into those things with curiosity and whatnot. But also like when I kind of came out to myself, I had a big time trouble with letting a lot of the time go where when I would talk to somebody, I would ask them, what do you do? What's your job? Right? Because when I first was learning to talk to people after college, because I really haven't had social interaction before then. So like I would ask other furries, like, what do you do? Because I thought that's what you ask, because I thought that's what we talk about, because I figure that's what they care about. When I realized it's like, oh, that's not at all. It's not... We don't have to, well, I came from the world where my value came from the value I could give other people if I could entertain them or whatever, rather than looking on the side and think the things I like and to respect those. So that's like I didn't care a lot about my appearance and whatnot because like, just throw shit on. I don't care as long as I'm good enough for other people. That was the main concern. I didn't care about what I wanted a lot of times and put that shit on the shelf forever because that's I thought was my role in life rather than honoring those things of yours that you like and whatnot. And it's okay that if you took a while to realize that too. That was, I was mad at myself for letting my parents define me or being what they wanted me to be, even a little of all the things I didn't do, and to forgive myself for those inactions because of these people who didn't want to be involved in, or when I honored that. So like now that I'm honoring that, I had a lot of problems with the fact that they kind of like, they don't want to meet with me, they only do phone calls right now every like 2 weeks or something. And it's like, oh fuck, I can't believe I like sacrificed so much for those assholes, and like I had to forgive myself for that. So like, all this shit comes together. But yeah, you define you, especially like how you view yourself. Don't let others. For me, I think COVID helped because so like people are always telling you how they see you, and you know, of course, that's something you just got to deal with. But ultimately, you know who you are and all that kind of shit. So that's all. Anyway.
Wild card. Sorry to hear that. That's always the worst. I always hated that you really can't be yourself in front of family and coworkers. One of the reasons I'm very glad to be out of that job.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, put miso in your ramen. Also, garlic paste is a thing. You can get them from the same location. Get miso. If you want a good garlic kick, put that into everything.
Yeah, and Valerian.
You define you. You're 7 kobolds under a sheet.
And yeah, it was from job fears. It was from all that kind of stuff. You do worry about that, but ultimately, it's not like you should take that. I'm not saying you should risk your job, but it shouldn't be that way. It's just fucking. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now, but yeah.
All right, top 5 things learned in the last 10 years. The final one from Alkali. Is it going to be deep? Probably not. I don't actually remember what it is.
You're going to find out? Oh, it's deep.
It is.
Fuck
okay,
you.
fine. I had one deep.
Yeah.
One deep one. Where's your shit one?
Where's
I had
bidet?
Fine. Number 6 is your bidet.
5. We're going to 5. We're changing it. Bidet's rule. There. Now, that's better. We fixed it. Take the leap. Let's hear you.
No, that's it. I'm not going to describe it.
Woof. You're like, you should figure it out for yourself.
Take the leap. As most of you know, for years, I worked at a job that did not appreciate me. I am very good at finding things to enjoy about anything that I am doing. I did like my job. But now that I'm away from it, I can finally see all the things about my job that were making me miserable. And I chose to ignore those things for decades, and I just kept going. But the part that kills me is that all that happened was I was let go, and now we're doing the Dragon Show. And as of today, we had 50 people listening a while ago. We've only been doing this for regularly now for, 3 months?
Yeah, that's about right.
We could have been doing this for the last decade, but I never had the courage to take the leap. It took me getting fired. And I regret that one. I've forgiven myself. I'm in the present and I accept it. I've learned to let it go and forgiven myself. I am very okay with failing because I completely fail, and I will always be me and fuck what anyone else says. And that all came from the experience. Also, bidet's rule. That all came from the experiences that I had in a job that did not appreciate me for what I was, wanted me to be somebody else, being with a family who wanted me to be something else. So yeah, the reason Zanny's list and my list is so different is a lot of the ones Zanny's dealing with right now is something that I dealt with in my 20s when I realized that if I couldn't be myself, I couldn't be around my family. And that wasn't okay. Yeah. But I never did learn to take the leap. And because of that, the Dragon Show is 10 years later than it should be. Because right now, I am, for the first time, not only happy with my life, which I have been for a very long time because I've had a wonderful dragon here with me, but I'm finally happy with myself. And I should have done this a long time ago. So that's my number one thing that I learned 4 months ago, is that you don't necessarily need to jump into the void. But I could have been working on this the entire time, and it would have changed a lot of things. But I'm doing it now, and that's what matters. I took the leap.
Yeah,
I may have been forced to take it, but I took the leap.
And you know, there are reasons that you didn't, but into what you were saying, there's never going to be a perfect time to do the thing. You know, like the conditions are never going to be absolutely perfect for you to do that
Exactly.
thing, right?
Exactly.
So it's one of those
And
things
as
you gotta
somebody who
remember.
min-maxes life,
Exactly.
like everyone, just so you know out there, the Dragon Show was always going to become a thing. I had a multi-part goal that if we ever ticked off every box, the Dragon Show was going to happen. I made it so fucking difficult for it ever to be a thing that until this happened, it would have never actually happened. Like, you know, there was just too much. So, yeah, no, actually, like Zanny said, you're absolutely right. It doesn't have to be perfect. See what you can do and go for it.
Yeah.
B, I'm so glad you went out there and did opera on stage. That was so cool.
Hell yeah.
That was so cool.
Oh,
We did it.
We did it.
Top 10 list.
Yay.
Also, good work on bidets.
Bidets.
All right, everyone. So here's how it's going to work. We've got 15 minutes left to this show. Boozy, if you can hear us out there and you're planning on streaming, get that ready. We are going to cut out at 2 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. But yeah, and jazz drumming. At 2 o'clock, we are going to end this stream and pass you over to whoever's streaming. I believe Boozy. Yep, Boozy will be streaming at that time. So in 15 minutes, we're going to throw you over to Boozy. Before we lose all of our people watching, one more time, a huge shout out to Pepper. We'll come right back after this. Thank you very much to Pepper for making Alkali's Bar.
Just take a seat and we'll tell yins all about a kind of stoat who tried to get to Anthrocon on a tiny tiki boat. He started in Chicagoland, no car nor bus nor plane, but halfway around Michigan he's pickling his brain. He's pickling his brain. The boat was stocked with an open bar, the roof was made of grass. That weasel poured said what a tour, and down another glass, and down another glass. The boat found dock near the river walk in the town of Black and Gold, with Alkali, a DJ too, a lawyer man and his otter, a Pop Buford, the professor and all the rest, here on Alkali's Bar. So get your badge and enjoy the con, the rivers are running slow, the Allegheny, Monongahela and the Ohio. Anthrocon and all its staff will do their very best to keep you safe from Alkali and him safe from arrest. Good Kage says we can write off this nautical expense. His lawyers say the IRS is likely pretty dense. Join us here each year, you furs, and whether near or far, we're pouring out a drink for you here on Alkali's Bar.
Mr. Magpie Face, you have a wonderful day in Headfoxen. That is awesome.
That's really neat.
And one day we'll find out how much it takes by a boat, because one day I'm going to take a boat to Anthrocon. Pull up to the edge of the waterfront right there, step off the boat, be like, I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm wet.
How are you going to take a boat from Chicago to Anthrocon? Is it going to be an
Mississippi.
airship? Oh.
Take the Mississippi, take that to something else, take that to something else, take that to something else, and I'll bet you that leads to the Allegheny.
Oh, I'm
I'm going to get there and ask fucking Boozy. That's how I'm going to get there.
Get Boozy in his little ship outfit.
Yeah.
Like have him Donald Duck it.
Absolutely.
With his
No
dick
pants
flapping
Boozy.
around, yeah.
See, there you go. There are canals along Erie that go down to Pittsburgh. I win.
Power with bullshit. Just talk into that fucking just scream into that.
I'll be a foghorn. That's my job now.
Powered by steam. Yeah, it's got to be a steam engine. Oh, Steamboat Alkali and Steamboat Boozy. Oh.
B okay, so B asks, we've got a Munsters movie coming. Where's the Gilligan's Island movie? You can't have a movie that is solved by the easiest of technologies. Like, there are so many. In movies nowadays, you can almost forgive. Sometimes it's like, no, cell phones don't exist because that would ruin the plot. There's a point, okay? There's a point.
Hear me out. Dark, gritty reboot, Gilligan's Island. Do it. Why not?
Okay, well, it's got to be.
My God. Who survived? Well, a doctor,
Kage survived? Yay!
a millionaire, and his wife. And they're just saying a movie star. The professor and Mary. What if they're just like reading it out?
So the professor is Kage.
All right.
the millionaire and his wife is Bezos, but we all think it's their wife? Because who actually knows what Bezos' wife looks like? Turns out that's their mistress. That's the mid-season finale when we find out they've been stuck here with their mistress.
Okay.
Let's see. The skipper. Oh, that's obvious. Telephone. They're so animated, they'd skip all over the place.
Oh, yes.
Okay, who plays Gilligan? Who's got Gilligan? Who's got Gilligan energy? I think I've got one.
Fur?
Ooh, I don't know. They're both going to have to try out.
They always got a
Fur
hat on.
versus Chris.
Oh.
I don't know who makes the better Gilligan.
They both-
Chris the Comedy Bunny versus Fur as a dark, gritty reboot. Here's the thing. It's a dark, gritty reboot. So what's going to be funnier? Fur and the pre-chance that they will have of dying, or Chris and the pre-chance of setting the entire island on fire?
Yes.
Oh, my God. B is going to start calling Fur little buddy.
Oh.
Wait, really, Wild Card 9? I don't know how to feel about that.
What's that? Oh.
Fur would constantly be getting hit by coconuts. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And then the Harlem Globetrotters will
Oh, I forgot
visit.
that happened. Yeah, that's right. The Harlem Globetrotters showed up on Gilligan's Island.
play for our lives.
Chris is the skipper. Make the skipper trans. Okay.
Okay. Could be the stripper.
Okay. The skipper.
Skipper, stripper.
Skipper. Oh, fuck.
So, you have roles that need to be filled on this island.
That's true.
You don't need a skipper. You need a stripper.
It's a skipper stripper. It works for me. I understand.
What do you need a skipper for? Skipping rocks? Fuck that shit.
Well, what if there's a message on the rock and you're trying to get it to the mainland? Skip it right over the ocean.
Sideways? Do you spin the bottle like? Pew?
Obviously, you got to spin the bottle. Hey, Iggy.
You just put a message in that bottle, or like, here we go.
It becomes a murder mystery where Chris replaces lost crewmates with cardboard boxes, and no one can tell the difference. Oh my
Chris will just be
God.
happy that she'll have rank over Fur. So
That's true. All right, we have 9 minutes left for the show. We're going to just shoot over to the audience here. Audience, if there's anything you would like to talk about, any questions you have. We never got to questions.
shit.
That's okay. For anyone who submitted questions, those questions will carry over to Saturday's show. We will take more. Iggy, thank you for the subscription, dude. Peter gave it to him. Peter, thank you so much, dude.
Peter, holy shit! Thank you so much.
You guys are amazing. We will do the questions from this one on the fireside this Friday. We will reopen up this question to put more questions out there. Thank you all so much for participating. We had a lot to go over today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was a packed show between the AC video and slideshow. That was fun.
Yes, Peter. That was a 29th. They've given. Holy shit! We can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
Holy
Peter. Seriously,
fuck.
you are an amazing supporter of the show. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it, buddy.
We couldn't do this without you.
Holy fuck all. All right, I need to get over to Twitch so we can see, and then we do
Oh.
this. Okay, cool. So Boozy is going. We will be passing to Boozy in about 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, we're going to pass you all over to Boozy. Yeah, Peter likes giving those.
Make sure
Have
we're
a
not
wonderful afternoon, B.
streaming so that they don't get an echo.
I've been muted.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, and you hung in there. You didn't need a pee break.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm working again.
Oh,
I just need my pee bucket and I'm all set.
gotta have a bucket.
Gotta have a bucket.
Emergency bucket. I almost needed an emergency bucket once. Oh, I was not happy.
Sometimes you need an emergency bucket.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. We've got a few more things to get ready for tomorrow. We've got some testing to do. Don't forget, since we're already here, tomorrow, 1 hour early, we will be starting at 6 p.m. Central Time for Multiplayer Monday, joined by Foxamore, Pepper Coyote, and more gears. We will start off the show with some Nintendo games. If you have access and the ability, you'll feel free to join those. But we will be going, starting at 7 o'clock, starting at our normal time, to Mario Kart. We're going to be playing Mario Kart. If you have a copy, feel free to jump on. The information will all be... Thank you for the subscription, my friend.
Thank you, Cat Lamos.
Oh, dude, thank you for subscribing with Prime. But yes, tomorrow we will be doing Mario Kart at the end, which also means myself and Zanny will be playing 2 brains, 1 cart. Because Fox is here and we can only have 2 players going at the same time. So Fox will be 1 character and Zanny and I will be playing another, them as the right-handed controller and me as the left-handed controller. We'll see how that goes. Poorly is how I'm assuming. Very poorly.
Oh, Bezos bucks just made me think of Bezo buckets, and that just makes me sad. Bezos buckets, play for your life.
Play for your life. Yeah, you want $1? Play Bezos buckets. Yeah.
Someone on the line for Amazon gets in trouble. This is your first time. Time to play Bezos buckets. First, you only have to hit the first bucket, but then it gets harder.
Rue, thank you for the subscription, dude.
Thank you.
No way. Are we doing a last-minute hype train?
Hype train.
Oh, my God. Guys.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
You're all wonderful. Seriously.
Thank you. The grand prize game. That's right, Briggs.
If you get all the way to the end of Bezos Buckets, you get his money when he dies.
A diamond-encrusted Schwinn bicycle. There's always a Schwinn bicycle.
There's always a Schwinn bicycle. Bicycle? Oh,
bicycle. Oh, thank you, Butters the Bear.
Butters, thank you for the follow. We really appreciate it.
I was just so happy to see Bozo at Pride. I don't know why. It was just such a weird thing. I don't know if you grew up with Bozo as much as I did.
I was on the Bozo show. You know this.
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. I was on the Bozo show as one of the contestants as a kid. Denver. When is Denver? Let me know, and if I'm free and I can drive to it, I might go and get a dealer's table. Thank you for the biddies, Tikel. You're amazing.
Thank you, Tikel.
Butters, welcome to the chat, my friend.
It's so good to see everyone at Anthrocon. We'll see you at future cons. Alkali will be at Megaplex soon. We got IFC to look forward to very in the near future. I can't remember all the other ones off the top of my head right now. But yeah, keep a lookout for us. We'll probably be at dealers' tables.
Yeah.
As well.
I'll check into Denver, but it being in August is pretty busy for me, so I'm going to get... It's just before IFC? Okay, that's really difficult. That would mean I'd be... No, that's a different con. Oh, my God, I have so many cons in a row. Holy shit. Okay, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about Denver, but I'd like to. Oh, thank you all so much. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I think we're going to go grab some ramen after this.
Oh, I love ramen.
We haven't done ramen in a while. We got a Woo's ramen by us. Nice generic ramen, but God, is it good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want nudes.
Sometimes I need a big salty bowl of stuff. That is ramen for me. It's so good. Especially when it's spicy. You know I love my spicy.
Oh, my God. Nudes!
Nudes!
Maggie, credit is all yours, my friend.
Hot nudes. That's right, Head Foxen.
Well, the best, we have a place, the Furious Spoon, over by Steamworks in Chicago that I used to go to all the time. Oh, my God. They have the best, I think it was called Dynamite Bowl. It was just the spiciest bowl of ramen. It was so good. Butters, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank
Seriously.
We love our subs.
For 3 months, Butters. Dude, you
so
rock,
much.
dude.
Holy crap.
Oh, Maggie, enjoy your miso soup.
Now you have access to stupid Dragon Show icons, which I'll try to get some more in there.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah. We're always working on the Dragon Show. Again, see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time for Multiplayer Monday. We will be playing a Nintendo game, so if you have a Nintendo Switch, make sure it's active and ready to go. And also Fox being here is so nice.
Absolutely.
I miss Fox lived with us for a while, and having Fox back and just God, it's nice to have our buddy back.
Oh, so great to talk to y'all. I'm glad we got to talk about Anthrocon and show you all of our little things. We'll do this more often with the little con reviews, especially when you get like cool video and stuff.
After cons, if we get pictures and video, expect cons and review. I mean, you know us. We're never going to shit on a convention unless they really deserve it. I'm not into that. I love conventions. Here's the thing. As an organizer, as somebody who, like, even before furry, sometimes you're just made to see the effort that goes into creating something. Before furry, I ran Nero. Before Nero, I ran small groups. I started Wow, Butters the Butters.
Wow, Butters, thank you so much.
You're amazing, dude. You're seriously amazing.
Sue, we didn't share the penis roll. What?
The penis roll. Oh, God.
Okay.
The penis roll. Yep, no, we did not show the penis roll. There was a picture that Sue had of a pastry. I sent it over to you. Sue had a pastry that looked like it had an erection. Yeah, Sue, sorry. It must have missed the train.
Oh, there's a lot of fun stuff. Someone had a signing watermelon. There's a brick. There's all sorts of stuff that happened in AC.
Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Why you can't use beef stew as a password? Because it's not strong enough. Stroganoff. Yeah, man, that's great. Stroganoff. I love it. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Thank you all for getting this hype train moving right at the end here. You guys are all amazing. At this point, I think it is time. How to mine for break. Okay, so also there was another one that happened. It was Sunday night. We went to the Rhubarb and Cosmic concert, which is they get together in a side room at Anthrocon with a piano, and we sing show tunes together, and it was amazing. And while we were in there, 2 youths run in looking for staff, and they're like, "We need help. Somebody's signing a watermelon, and they're going to blow it up." And I'm like, "Oh, my God, wait, what's going on?" So I went outside. Somebody was having people sign a watermelon and putting the rubber bands around it for every signature so that eventually it would implode and break the water. They were outside. It was these 2 kids who signed a watermelon. We're like, "Oh, my God, they're going to throw it through a window, and my name is on it." I'm like, "Dude, your name and about 40 other people. You're fine. You're fine."
There's evidence on this watermelon.
There was so much evidence on that watermelon. Thank you all for joining us. If you saw us at Anthrocon, thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. It was wonderful. We love you all so much. That being said, it is time. We are throwing you over to the one, the only, the amazing Boozy Badger who killed it. Killed it on Anthrocon main stage. I have a feeling they'll be talking about Slider Wife in a moment. So until next time,
I'm Zanny.
I'm Alkali. Thank you so much for joining us, and good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow, all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.